can't power much of Nigeria.
Right? So they must be, they must be looking for some significant amount of, kilowattage, if you will.
No, it depends on our installed capacity. And our installed capacity isn't that much. A little over 5,000 megawatts. You can't do much for Nigeria, but at least you can help them. Every megawatt counts these days. So that's a conversation. We'll tell you more about that here on the Super Morning Show. But Kojo, this morning also, the Ablekuma North by-election. Now, 8 persons plead guilty to assault on Howard Kumson and others. And they've been convicted by the Circuit Court in Accra.
Right.
We'll be telling you more about that here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.
I'm guessing these are 8 of the people who were caught in the video that went viral, right? Okay. Details today. Stay with us for all of it.
Don't give up on me, I need you to hold on. Know you deep up in the storm, but I know you can face it.
Oh, and by the way, don't forget it's your show, so make sure your voice is heard. Use the hashtag JoySMS when you post on X and WhatsApp us on 055 1111 997.
Yeah, I know you can make it. I know you can make it.
You are in the smoke and the fire, tightrope on a wire. I see you broken and tired, and all your hope is expired. You're just done with the chains and the games and the shame, and the world is insane. All the pain from the flames that you walk through, but no one to talk to, but ghosts that'll haunt you and thoughts that'll taunt you. Trying to heal, but the battle's uphill, and if God is for real, you just wonder if he'll listen. So many tests for the flesh, exhausted, gasping to catch your breath. Walking through the valley of the shadow of death. When you think you got nothing left, keep going.
Don't give up on me, I need you to hold on. Know you deep up in the storm, but I know you can face it. You could get down on the road and you feel alone. Don't decide where you going, so you can make it. Yeah, I know you can make it. You can make it. I know you can make it.
Hello, good morning and welcome to Joy News at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM, hits 103.9 FM in Accra, on Love 99.5 in Kumasi, all affiliates across Ghana. You also find us on myjoyonline.com, YouTube, X Spaces, and Facebook. Coming up, scores of displays being Yeri residents in the Savannah region go hungry with no food, water, and shelter days after bloody clashes left 10 dead.
Many of them for the past 3 days have been stranded. They've not had food to eat. Others have not. You can imagine women 3 days, no water to bath.
We have details. Meanwhile, the military high command urges the traditional authorities to entrust the peace in its hands after men were deployed to enhance security.
Leave everything to us. We are ready to protect you and protect the people of Sola. Respectfully, this fight is not your fight. So rather talk to the subject for us. We are here for peace.
Also, a Greek ministry to assess impact of Bagri Dam spillage with over 700,000 acres of farmland at risk of being submerged.
It's time we think about long-term permanent solutions. Either we dam the water and see how best we can store it so that we can use it for irrigation purposes.
In business,
more banks now depend on artificial intelligence to enhance both consumer service and back office operations, according to the new PricewaterhouseCoopers Ghana survey.
These and more with me, Mamie Senior Mitchell Thompson. Stay for details. Dozens of persons displaced as a result of the ongoing dispute at Binyeri in the Sola Kalbatuna district are in dire need of food and shelter as tensions remain high in the farming community. Many residents are seeking shelter in their farmlands and temporary ones. Speaking to Joy News, Member of Parliament for Sola Kalbatuna, Andrew Dari Chiwote, appealed to government to intervene.
It's not pleasant at all. It's something that is very worrisome. because women and children, especially, many of them for the past 3 days have been stranded. They've not had food to eat. Others have not. You can imagine women 3 days, no water to bath. Others just sleeping outside with their baby. And so it's a very bad situation.
Meanwhile, National Officer of Northern Command Major General Frank Walanyo Agbegbu urged traditional authorities to entrust them with maintaining peace.
Sometimes the pressure will come from the youth. Leave us to fight. Go. It doesn't help. We have been trained by the state to fight. We have been trained by the state to defend the citizenry. A lot of things with your subject, you can solve it in the parliament. So, as my elder brother just said, leave everything to us. We are ready to protect you and protect the people of Sola. Respectfully, this fight is not your fight. So, rather talk to the subject for us. We are here for peace. I will make sure we get the peace.
Away from the Oti region, the Agric Ministry is making moves to break the cycle of destruction caused by the Bagre Dam spillage. 700,000 acres of farmland is currently at risk of being destroyed by the spillage. Deputy Minister of Agriculture John Domelo on Newsnight said government is considering measures that would not only reduce losses but also channel water for irrigation to boost food production.
What we are trying to do at this point is to assess the situation. And by assessing the situation, we want to liaise with NADMO and liaise with, the regional minister and the DCs, the various DCs, and to see how best we can help the farmers. But all in all, I think it's time we think about long-term permanent solutions. Either we dam the water and see how best we can store it so that we can use it for irrigation purposes.
Police in the Ashanti region are on high alert for possible reprisals in recent clashes between youth groups at Kokode and Inwamase, the Kwadaso municipality of the Ashanti region. It comes after intelligence that some of the youth there are mobilizing themselves to cause mayhem. An attack on the Wamase community on Sunday resulted in the injury of one. Nana Yaljima reports.
The renewed clashes started at Agrek Enzema in the Kwadaso municipality. A long-standing dispute between the youth of Nwamase and Kokode communities. Lucy Osei-Mensah is an eyewitness.
The guys from Kokode threatened to stab one of the guys. I proceeded to tell the guy who was the target, but they followed me there. Emma was also at the funeral. He was cut in the head and rushed to the hospital.
On Sunday, a day after the first clash, armed men from Kokode besieged the injured person's home at Nwamase, forcing themselves into his room. The eyewitness, who doubles as the victim's girlfriend, says their room was pelted with stones.
2 hours after we went into the room, they started pelting the roof with stones, calling Ima. I wanted to open, but Ima didn't allow it. When they succeeded in breaking into the room, they wanted to take him with them, but I prevented them. They started cutting him with the machetes.
The victim, Ima, is presently battling for his life at the Komfanochi Teaching Hospital, with medical staff recommending an immediate surgery. Assemblyman for Nwamase, Kofi Ejapon, says the police have received the information and are on alert for such attempts.
The police promised to keep patrolling the area. They made me speak to the regional commander who has promised to visit the community.
Here in Accra, 8 persons pleaded guilty to charges of assault in the circuit court on Tuesday. The 8 are suspects in the Ablekuma North Parliamentary rerun violence at the Methodist Church polling station. They include drivers, businessmen, a mechanic, and a private security man from various parts of Accra. They have each been granted a bail of 80,000 cedis with a surety. The case has been adjourned to August 29. This was contained in a police statement. Now moving on, construction of the government flagship health project Agenda 111 in the Sene East District has come to a halt, with the contractor citing a lack of funds. The nearly finished hospital remains unused, leaving residents in a healthcare crisis and questioning whether or when, if the promised facility will ever be completed. Bono East Regional Correspondent Anasa Bede has more.
For the people of Sene East, a medical emergency is a race against time on a track riddled with potholes. A journey to the nearest proper health facility isn't measured in kilometers, but in perilous hours. For pregnant women in labor, the referral journey to the regional health facility is often a nightmare. Nana Ama maintains so the second is the queen mother of the Nkomi traditional area.
Honestly, a quite said the city and a man about for na breast to say Obekwa was why. Young free her and could do Ramadan maybe a Nipano cry a few.
But hope was built on this very site. This was supposed to be the answer. A modern healthcare facility under the previous government's flagship Agenda 111 program, initiated to solve exactly this kind of health desert. John Osakwe Oyemi is the site engineer for International Development Resources in charge of the Kajeji District Hospital.
We're supposed to finish this project in 2023. Our challenges for the work at hand so far is financial problem. Yeah, actually we are procurement. We're short of procurement, so we need support from government to help us complete the rest of the work.
Now, Deputy NPP General Secretary Haruna Mohammed has dismissed claims that plans to expand the party's electoral college are meant to favor a flag bearer hopeful, stressing the move was approved at the July Delegates Conference. The expansion allows former executives, MPs, parliamentary candidates, ministers and deputies to vote in the upcoming primaries.
I think we've gone past that stage. We had made sure that the amendment process of our party constitution was directed to the branches and various levels of structures of the party. A decision was taken by way of putting them in motions, and the delegates conference has so decided. And I think that they have the right to make those particular calls, but they know the right time that they have to make that call. So we've gone past that stage, and materially it will not change anything if I make any inputs into it.
And just before we head out, government is pledging support for youth-led and data science innovations that strengthen Ghana's data collection systems. Vice President Professor J. Nana Opoku-Agyeman made the pledge at the pre-Global Data Festival Ghana High-Level meeting.
We will continue to elevate the voices of our youth and data scientists, many of whom are already building impactful solutions in agriculture, climate, public health, and land restoration. We are very proud of that. Let us reaffirm our commitment to investing in the data proficiency of our institutions and embedding evidence in policy making. We must arrive at a destination where data are not something done exclusively for us or about us.
And that's it for this morning's bulletin. I am Amiesi Nyamiche Thompson. Up next is Business on the Super Morning Show.
Go. Google me. And what time when you come back, we are not hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I not change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mindset be the 3-in-1 action. No, Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open there.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a feel the gobe too small.
Go.
Joe Pana. Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
See, your rich auntie gets more from Absa. Your childhood friend gets more from Absa. Your favorite uncle gets more from Absa. Your roommates cry gets more from Absa. Digital solutions get more from Absa. Rewards be bring get more from Absa. 5-star treatment get more from Absa. Preferential rate get more from Absa. Easy banking and no ane Absa. Instant loans and no ane Absa. Bank papa party and no ane Absa. NTG account and get more from Absa. Yes! Join thousands of Absa customers enjoying priority treatment, preferential rates, amazing rewards, and seamless digital solutions to help you write the next big chapter of your story. Sign up for an Absa account today and get more. Your story matters. Absa.
Pepsodent, cavity protection.
For 10 times stronger.
This advert is FDA approved.
After a long flight, Safari Homes gives you the peace to unwind. A short drive from the airport, convenient for all. For nature lovers, Safari Valley Resort is a hidden gem, surrounded by lush greenery and luxury amenities. A place where you can truly escape. Now for water adventure, Aqua Safari Resort has it all. Jet skis, canoe rides, kayaking, and a visit to the estuary. And for more excitement, Safari Eco Park is the perfect place to get closer to some amazing animals.
Visit Safari World in Ghana, together bringing you closer to nature.
Big news! Star Oil is now the largest oil marketing company in Ghana.
Wow, that's huge!
Yes, so the largest distributor of petroleum products in Ghana. Ever since I switched to Star Oil, my car runs smoother. The fuel lasts longer, no strange engine sound, just clean, powerful performance.
Oh, same here. I used to refill every 3 days until I switched to Star Oil. Now, my fuel lasts way longer. I don't know what magic is inside, but my car loves it.
Exactly. It's not magical. From Accra to Kumasi to Tamale, Star Oil day everywhere with 240 filling stations and counting. That's why more Ghanaians are choosing Star Oil.
Hey, my tank is almost empty. I am heading to Star Oil right now before the queue starts.
I'm right behind you, Amma.
We set out with a mission to serve better and lead boldly. We're proud to say we are Ghana's #1 oil marketing company. To our loyal Star savers across the country, thank you for believing in us. Star Oil, quality and affordable fuels for all.
Kojo, it's 3 a.m. What now?
Ya tisu biomo, ya tisu biomo.
Kojo, not again. It's 4 a.m. What's now?
Sorry. Last year was Yatisubium. This year, crowd, we've gone lower. Yasaya Tiso. I'm back with good news. Amazing news. I've been so cool. SG Ghana loans are back with even lower interest rates. If you're a salaried worker, whether you're on CAGD payroll, work with an SG Ghana listed institution, or already bank with SG Ghana, this is your time. Whether it's completing your dream home, paying school fees, or handling other personal needs, SG Ghana has the perfect loan for you. Walk into any SG Ghana branch from now till September 2025 and ask about Yasaya Tisu Loans promo. Let's help you get things done. You can also call 0302-214-314 for more details. Terms and conditions apply. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
James Bond.
Kojo. Good morning.
Charlie, good morning.
How are you?
Barry,
Obey.
Yeah. It's Wednesday though. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited because what am I saying? The Fidelity Bank Sustainability Fair is happening today. Kojo Boateng will be moderating it.
Okay.
It kicks off at about 9 o'clock. We'll go there live.
Okay.
It's an important milestone in Sustainability Month. We've been going hard at it. It's good to see companies like Fidelity have come on board with their full chest, to promote and push for sustainable practices in business. Charlie, this time, there are too many things that we are doing in a way without keeping an eye on the future. Right?
Yeah.
We're not doing them right. We're not making them last. Eventually, we will deplete some of the natural resources God gave us as advantages, right? So it's good to see companies that are finding ways to make things last longer, you know, and do things in a way that future generations can also benefit. You know? It's nice. It's nice. So we're going live.
Yeah.
We're going live for that. But Charlie, what's the Ghana is not peaceful anymore? We have fallen. We have fallen to 7th in the sub-region, 61st in the world.
What are we not doing right?
You've asked the question. You've asked the question. We'll figure it out today on the show. All right, 6 a.m. news came to us thanks to Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. Absa Bank Ghana Limited, your story matters. And now, I'm told this is now Valex, not Valex.
Oh, okay.
Hey, and Valex, not Valex. Valex Lease. Yes, affordable document management solutions. It's a clever idea, actually. You can lease a printer instead of having to spend a fortune to buy one. Yeah. Okay, and Joy Business Report is on its way thanks to Omnibasic Bank, not just another bank. Safari Valley Resort, bringing you closer to nature. And MNC Properties, a member of MNC Group. MNC Properties, choice of class. All right, so today's trumpets, I'm hearing some banks are doing a fantastic job.
Yes,
particularly EcoBank, GCB, Stanbic Bank, and Standard Chartered Bank. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, what have they done?
So basically, they've maintained their tier 1 status with respect to a strong market presence for last year. And if I'm to qualify it, that had to do with industry deposit. EcoBank alone had 14% of the entire industry deposit, and followed by GCB having 13%. Also loan portfolios and all of that. So that's why we've decided to give it to these banks for maintaining that status, and we are hoping the other banks should also come up and also keep pushing. So we are giving the trumpet to them today.
Nice one. They've done a great job. So that's EcoBank, GCB, Stanbic Bank, and Standard Chartered Bank. Well done to them. Trumpets on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by ECG. You can follow at ECGGH Official on all social media handles. You can download the ECG Power app. Great app, by the way. Works every time. And you can go to ecg.com.gh for more information. So, for the 4 banks maintaining their status, trumpets! Hey, Nayaka trumpets. Now, as the song player majestically walks up, I think we have to do it again. No?
Exactly.
So, for the 4 banks, trumpets!
Intelligence to enhance both consumer service and back office operations, according to new PricewaterhouseCoopers Ghana survey. And amended Ghana Investment Promotion Center Act requires foreigners venturing into the retail sector to still possess a minimum capital of $1 million. Still in this bulletin, Minister of Lands and Natural Resources describes the directive for all government contracts to be quoted in local currency as a prudent move to aid in the Ghana cedi stability. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Joy Business Report with me, James Ishen. We settle for the details now. First off, more banks in Ghana are now depending on artificial intelligence to enhance customer experience and back office operations. That's according to the 2025 Ghana Banking Survey released by accounting firm PricewaterhouseCoopers Ghana. More in the following report.
The report showed that commercial banks are now moving away from traditional tools that were initially used in accelerating operational efficiency and enhance customer experience. Their use, according to the report, was also influenced by its capabilities and ease. For instance, in CEO survey, 7 out of 10 disclosed that over the past 12 months, they had adopted generative artificial intelligence for their businesses. They also acknowledged these powered chatbots and proprietary data have helped personalized customer interactions, while integrations like ChatGPT have also increased internal productivity and improved service delivery. According to some of the banks, their decision to go this way was already yielding some results, as some of them have seen 20% spike in customer satisfaction. Others say it has helped to reduce fraud in their banks by 15%. In terms of outlook, most of the chief executives say artificial intelligence will be a key component in their operations going forward.
And that was a business desk report. Meanwhile, leader of financial services at PricewaterhouseCoopers Ghana, Kingsford Arthur, says the development shows some interesting transformation in the banking sector.
President John Mahama.
We'll get you that story in our subsequent bulletin. Now, in a related development, EcoBank emerged as the biggest bank in Ghana with the highest industry deposit for last year. The report showed that EcoBank had more than 14% of industry deposit in 2024. It was followed by GCB with 13%. Still, on this report, EcoBank, GCB, Stanbic Bank, and Standard Chartered Bank maintained their Tier 1 status with strong market presence for last year. Now, let me take you to our earlier story. As leader of financial services at PricewaterhouseCoopers Ghana, Kingsford Arthur, says the development within the banking sector shows some interesting transformation within that space. We'll still get to that particular voice in our subsequent bulletin. Let's move on to some other stories now. As proposals to scrap the minimum capital requirement for investors venturing into some sectors of the economy will not affect the retail area. This was after we went through the amended regulations that will be approved by Cabinet soon. George Rafe has the rest of the story.
President John Mahama, during his recent visit to Japan, announced that government is working to repeal the minimum capital requirement for investors wanting to do business in the country. There were fears that this will affect the controversial regulation that requires foreigners wanting to do business in the retail space to invest at least $1 million and employ at least 20 Ghanaians. But after going through the amended regulations, it is clear that this area would not be affected. However, the amended Ghana Investment Promotion Act is seeking to remove the term restricted trading area for Ghanaians. It believes that the minimum capital requirement is enough to stop foreigners from getting into that area. According to the amended regulations seen by Joy Business, these proposed changes are expected to make Ghana competitive when it comes to foreign direct investment. Government also believes that it will create investor confidence and make the country the preferred destination for capital attraction in the region.
And that was George Oriafe with the report. Meanwhile, economist Professor Patrick Asumin has cautioned government to be careful not to open certain critical sector of the economy to foreigners to dominate.
And I think I'm particularly worried about the issue particularly to do with trading. The investment in trading, because there's a reason why the minimum capital requirement for those coming into trading is double what you have for other sectors. I mean, if it was me alone, I wouldn't even allow trading foreigners to come and get involved in trading at all, because trading, when you allow foreigners to participate in trading, that's one of the easiest way of increasing your import bill, especially for an economy that has challenges with production capacity. If you are not producing and you are saying foreigners to come and engage in trading, what are they going to do? They are simply going to import from their country to come and trade. So I think the measures that were there, it has been there for a reason.
And that was economist Professor Patrick Asumin, away from the investment space. Now, Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Emmanuel Amoah has described directive for all government transactions to be quoted in local currency as a prudent move. Finance Minister Dr. Atuforsen, in the mid-year review, announced that government will no longer be allowing project and its contract to be quoted in foreign currencies. Mr. Boa says this couldn't have come at a better time, looking at the current pressure on the Ghana cedi.
I think it's very, very important. It forms part of the president's vision to ensure that Ghanaians begin to take commanding height of this economy. Well, no, I think we should all comply with it. It is all going to inure to the benefit of Ghana and our economy, which will translate into better lives for our people. This is done everywhere that they are doing well, they do that. And so we must love our city. We must respect our city. We must trade with our city, and it's important.
Emmanuel Kofi-Boa as the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. Moving on, tax expert Francis Timoboy has lauded the Ghana Revenue Authority for rolling out the modified tax system targeted at small and medium enterprises. He says the initiative will not only simplify tax obligations, but also enhance compliance among businesses in the informal sector.
We have within the law, we call something modified taxation for the past 10 years. But the law was put in, the provision was put in the tax law 2015. But for some reason, we're not able to implement it. Trust me, the complex tax system that we use for multinationals cannot be used for SMEs. And so there's the need for us to have a simplified approach, a more flexible one that suits the size of their business. So I think it's a very innovative way to ensure that the informal sector also pays their fair share of the taxes. Remember, the Statistical Service came with a report that says that businesses in Ghana, about 90% of them are SMEs.
Francis Timoboy as a tax expert. You're still listening to the Joy Business Report. Now, stakeholders in the energy sector have blamed the subsidization of power to consumers as one of the most reasons hindering the stability of Africa's energy sector. Speaking at the Future of Energy Conference, Head of Infrastructure, Capital Project and Economic Advisory at Deloitte Africa, Yao Lati, argued that payment of the right price for tariffs will resource power producers and encourage a sustainable energy.
But what we can do for us as African countries to move away from sovereign guarantees is to charge realistic tariffs. Realistic tariffs for the various customer categories that we have. In Africa and for most African countries, households pay cheaper for electricity than industry. The reverse must be true, where industries are paying cheaper and households are paying more. What happens is that because of political reasons, in elections here we suppress the tariff. And then right after elections, we just allow it to roll. And then we start screaming. So if government puts in subsidies are what we call deferred payments.
Yawa Pialate is the Head of Infrastructure, Capital Project and Economic Advisory at Deloitte Africa. Next, the Ghana Association of Ghana Industries says it will strongly advocate for policies that promote local content in the 2026 national budget. Speaking to Joy Business, Chief Executive Seth Chumakobo explained that prioritizing locally sourced input will help strengthen Ghana's industry, reduce reliance on imports, and create more jobs.
I must say that government has been engaging us, and as I said, the previous government, we even made presentations on our concerns, pushing the local content agenda, how to get, You see, one thing we should appreciate is that if, as a country, we are still having infant industries. If you look at the Dubais and the rest, they started with some measures that require some level of local content to enable them attract investment, but at the same time, give some level of equity to the indigents. Now, today, they scrapped most of those things. So when you are starting to develop certain critical sectors of the economy, you need that kind of arrangement that brings the indigents into it. So I think that a partnership between foreign direct investment and local investors will be very important.
Seth Chumakobo as the Chief Executive for the Association of Ghana Industries. Now, our business van for today, Health Startup in Komo, is reimagining healthcare accessibility by providing comprehensive and user-friendly healthcare solutions with just a click online. That's our Joy Business van feature today.
Accessing quality healthcare is essential to the well-being of all individuals. It must be timely too. Ghana continues to expand access to healthcare coverage, but a lot more can be done. Nkomo Healthcare, founded by Alexander Okereke, wants to be part of the solution. Nkomo was founded in 2020 at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, when healthcare systems were really being tested. It also gave rise to telehealth technology and other means to improve access to healthcare.
So we're looking at convenience, accessibility, and affordability. People just sitting at home, relaxing. If they want a medication, then they get it. If they want a particular lab test, either they walk to the particular hospital or they request for a lab service at home. So the lab technician comes to your home, then gives you that service.
Ephraim Akwete Mensah is Country Operations Manager for Nkomo Ghana Limited. He explains the platform was not only created to meet users' health needs, but also give healthcare service providers visibility.
full episode at 1 p.m. right after the Joy Business Report and 5 p.m. on the Business Live on the Joy News channel. Let's do some commodity news now as crude oil dropped marginally and it's selling at $67 a barrel. Good lost more than $15 to open trading at $3,378 an ounce. Cocoa is selling at $7,613 a ton after losing $411. To some currency news now, the dollar is going for 11 cedis 15 pesos. That's the rate some of the major commercial banks are offering to their clients when it comes to transactions. The British pound is selling at 15 cedis 14 pesos. The euro is trading at 13 cedis 8 pesos. The forex bureaus, on the other hand, are selling a dollar at 12 cedis 15 pesos. And that's all for the Joy Business Report with me, James Eshen. Akojo, we are seeing some interesting developments here with respect to our CD. It seems it keeps depreciating. We've now find ourselves somewhere around 11 cedis 15 pesos. As I'm now critical.
Oh yeah, but I don't know. So okay, anyway, some of these things. Look, I say that if today the CD loses value from 10.2 to some 11 point something, right? And we consider it cause for alarm, then times have changed. Because back in the day, you wake up today is 14, tomorrow is 15. It's 15 point. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
I get you, but we're also looking at the fact that for some few months back, we saw some appreciation. I mean, Ghanaians will be expecting more of these appreciations. I mean, it comes with its own positives and negatives. We went as far as 10.2, I think 29 or 30 pesos, and we are now seeing a bit of depreciation. Well, we're just hoping maybe we'll be hovering around the 10, 11. I mean, that will also help exporters and also, so basically
10 to 12 was the target that we were given by Bank of Ghana and others. So, well, let's see, right? Okay, I've got an interesting song title for you. Apparently, the artist is called Judy K.
Okay, I think I've heard of. She happens to be a Nigerian musician, a gospel musician. Yeah.
Her song is called Dance Anyhow.
And style will be.
All right, get ready then.
Praise God. Tell your neighbor, dance anyhow. You see, as I said that now, somebody said, Judy K, are you promoting disorderliness? No, follow me. When the Israelites were dwelling in Goshen, it was good that they were dwelling in Goshen based on God's instruction. But if they had not obeyed him by putting the blood on their doorpost, they would not have been exempted from death. So this tells me that our answers sometimes, they are tied to instructions that don't make sense. Instructions like dance anyhow. Are you ready? Let's go. Hallowed
time though. Yeah, it's good, right? Dance anyhow. Yeah. Charlie. It kind of invokes images of David dancing in front of the Ark of the Covenant on its way to the temple. I mean that image of complete abandon, to the power and glory of God. I love it. Dance anyhow.
Walls of Jericho falling down. Walls of Jericho falling down. Walls of depression falling down.
All right, well, it's 22:07 on the Super Morning Show here on Joy, and this morning got lots to talk about. We'll take you live at 9 o'clock to the Palms by Eagles, where the Fidelity Bank Sustainability Conference will be kicking off. Stay tuned for that. But before that, we're also wondering, is Ghana no longer a peaceful country? Hey, Charlie, seventh in the sub-region. Seventh. Charlie, 61st in the world. We used to be 55th. Charlie, how are the mighty fallen? More importantly, why? Why are the mighty fallen? Let's ask these questions this morning on the Super Morning Show. Also got updates and headlines from the newspapers. But we'll start it off with today's Drive Safe campaign.
And the Drive Safe campaign brought to us by John Hughes and the Multimedia Group and supported by Toyota Superior Quality. So you know what to do. Avoid all distractions. Keep both eyes on the road and hands on the steering wheel. Be visible, drive with your lights on at night, and that's how to ensure your safe arrival. But most importantly, please fasten your seatbelts. Okay, it's very, very important. So while driving, always learn to fasten your seatbelts. And if you're a driver, it's not just about you; it's also about the passengers. So please ensure they also fasten their seatbelts. And that's a drive safe tip for today here on the Super Morning Show.
All right, okay. All right, I think we should do Say It Right. And I've got one that is perfect for the day, for today. Yes. So let's get to it. Say It Right this morning and always brought to you by Kingdom Books. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. And Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
Something must be done.
You say either, I say either.
So it's Wednesday, right? Hump Day, the fourth day of the week. Call it whatever you want, but don't call it Wednesday. 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 Now the word is pronounced a little bit differently from the spelling, and that's really what trips us up sometimes. Just try to remember that the first D and the second E are silent. So it's Wednesday, not Wednesday or Wednesday. Now, did you know that Wednesday was actually named after the Norse god Odin? So it was Odin's Day or Woden's Day in Old English, and it slowly evolved into the delightfully confusing Wednesday that we know today. So we will not remain confused any longer. We now know how to say it right. All right, the news review coming up now, and it is by the kindness of Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough, Access Bank, more than banking, and Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Happy smile.
Right, let's start with the daily guide for today, and it says NLA rolls out new app to curb illegal operators. 8 convicted over Ablekuma North violence. Flag bearer race. NPP opens voters register. Ghana drops in Global Peace Index. Farmer kills son for money rituals. Yeah.
His own son?
So the story on page 3 says residents of Adidasi in the Wasam and Fidi Street were thrown into a state of shock when news reached them that a popular farmer in the area had allegedly killed his 6-year-old son for money ritual. Now, we're told that he murdered his son by reportedly severing his head with a knife.
Severing his head?
Yes, severing his head with a knife. Now, The suspect is also alleged to have cut the feet of the child and hid the body in the bush. Meanwhile, the little boy was reported missing by the father, and a search party was formed to look for him. But little did we know that his own father had killed him, some members of the search party indicated.
I can't.
Government moves to reform gold sector is also on the front page of the Daily Guide. And then the daily graphic for today says Ghana is gateway to Africa's markets. That's according to President Mahama to some Singapore investors. But while we talk about Ghana being the gateway to Africa and all of that, Kojo, I have recently been informed that the Ghana Skills Development Fund, which is a World Bank project, sought to assist a lot of Ghanaian SMEs, entrepreneurs, in scaling up.
Right.
However, there's been delays in the release of funds for the project implementation. Now, these persons were expected to provide part of the funding. However, that particular fund currently has delayed. And I have in front of me here a letter written by the fund manager that says it has become very necessary that we inform you of the delay in the release of funds for onward disbursement to grantees who are in the process of implementing their projects. This has been the result of Ghana government's transition program and related matters. Yes, you heard right. Both the project coordinating unit as well as the World Bank team on the project are aware of the implications for the delay. Our request for extension in the light of this delay has been taken on board and is under consideration. Based on our interactions with the project coordinating unit, the World Bank team, we have an assurance that this is being considered urgently. From the foregone, there is no indication of discontinuation. Rather, we have the assurance that we shall receive the necessary funding soon. So over 500 persons today have started projects. Look, I just brought this in because consistently we are out there wooing investors into this country.
Yeah.
And yesterday when we had a conversation about food sovereignty, we asked, so what if a problem happens? And I'll tell you one thing, I'm not going to mention names, but I'll tell you one thing, just to buttress the point I want to make. We visited a vehicle manufacturing company, and they told us the challenges they're faced with because of COVID-19. And this is how COVID has affected them. The chip manufacturing company, globally, one company, that company was hugely hit by COVID. So they are underproducing. Because of their, lack of, because they are underproducing, it's actually affected even the manufacturing of vehicles. Because if you actually you order for these chips that could be used in the manufacturing of the key, and all of that, you can't get the numbers that you want. Because others have also, put in
their orders. Yeah.
Their orders. I'm making this point because, look, we're out there saying people should come to Ghana and invest. But the very people in Ghana who are investing, we say government transition and all of that. Even World Bank project is affected. How?
This is World Bank project.
Yes. But I just read the letter to you. That's the problem. So yes, Ghana will remain the gateway to Africa's market. But how are we incentivizing? How are we helping Ghanaians? Kojo, look, if you decide to do something for yourself and you're not careful in this country, you will run away. Yes, you would. I mean, look, and so, yes, government, you're talking, but there are others. The Ghana Skills Development Fund, which is delayed and people are complaining. See to the release of funds.
And it's always the SMEs, the most vulnerable of business models.
One of the SMEs that reached out to me, they're actually in a mega deal with a multinational company. Mega deal. And this is threatening that deal. Anyway, let's continue. Now, innovative, affordable housing solutions headline home fair. UPSA, Hallmark Research Lab, signed $240 million AI partnership. You know, I need to bring you this.
That's interesting.
And it talks about the fact that the University of Professional Studies, Accra, has signed a memorandum of understanding with Ghanaian technology and research firm Hallmark Research Lab to position Ghana as a leader in the global artificial intelligence revolution and not merely a consumer. So, under the MOU, Hallmark Research will invest up to $240 million over the next 10 years to bring together the brightest minds from both industry and the university to give them the resources and the freedom to explore the uncharted territories of AI. Comes with a photograph of Professor Mauto, who's Vice Chancellor of the University of Professional Studies, Accra, together with Philip Game, who is Executive Chairman of the Hallmark Research Lab. So that's a good one.
That is a significant project there.
Exactly.
I mean, and on average, you're looking at some $24 million a year.
A year, yeah.
Right? Over 10 years. That's a lot of money.
It is.
And AI, of course, is now the future. Every business is solving problems with AI. And if we're not positioned as leaders, we'll end up being, again, consumers on the weaker end of every deal. And, spending a fortune on solutions that others have produced.
You know, and Kojo, I think that the UPSA, the University of Professional Studies, one of the things they've been able to do, and they've done it very well, it's something that other universities from Ghana should. I mean, I'm sure you've seen the buildings on campus and all of that.
Yeah.
These are buildings that are funded by loans, and so I say I know the banks that will give the university loans. The university is always thinking about expansion. Okay, they're finding ways to expand, and it's something that other universities should also do. The consistent reliance on government to do everything, and so the UPSA model is fantastic. People should look at it.
Yeah.
Okay. There are various ways of looking at it. You can actually arrange with government at some point in time to, allow you to maybe charge a little bit more so you can develop your university campus without relying on government all the time. Back page, no environmental assessment, no project lands, minister declares, and Holy Child Pass students launch 80th anniversary legacy project. Now, the Ghanaian point for this morning says, partner with us. Ghana is ready to grow with you. Mahama eyes $1 billion growth as Ghana-Singapore trade hits 215 million. 5 dead in solar. IGP deploys 300 police in emergency response. Kolebu staff to enjoy free healthcare from September. And EC set to meet political parties ahead of Akwetia by-election amid rising tensions. NPP opens registration for additional delegates ahead of presidential primary also here. Now, the news... Yes.
I'm so sorry, just before you move on. You mentioned something. Kolebu staff to enjoy free healthcare from September.
Yes.
I mean, the takeaway from there is that up until now, Kolebu staff have not been enjoying free healthcare. This is something most people don't know, that healthcare professionals in Ghana do not enjoy free healthcare. They don't. And on top of all of that, while they are sacrificing to help us, people will go and attack them while they are working.
Sure. Now, the news center for today says 9 in 10 women in politics face abuse. 90% of women in politics face abuse. That's a Genset report. Fidelity Bank donates 500,000 to children of fallen heroes. Hassan Tampuli supports 238 tertiary students in Gushegu. Goldfields pays 460 million in taxes to government for the first half of 2025. Back page, MTN Ghana supports La Amoah Festival with 20,000. And GCB PMSU holds 7th conference, backs MSME growth. The Inquisitor says NPP flag bearership race. Brian brags.
Oh, really?
Well, I'm sure you may have seen the video where he talks about the fact that he had to support the Bawumia campaign in the eastern region, and they remember that the executives were paid some money, dollars, and he funded that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know for a fact that he has been one of the biggest financiers of the NPP over the years.
Yeah.
So I suppose that aspect of it is no surprise, but the detail is interesting, isn't it?
Well, it is. As political parties get ready for elections, you hear a lot of these things, and you probably would want to ask the question, why would people who've supported you in the past also show up. I mean, look, you'd have to look at politics from different angles, Kojo. First of all, somebody may get involved in politics or may want to contest a flag bearership race because he sees himself as the future. Others may be in it to win. And if you are a 52-year-old man, in Ghanaian parlance, political circles, you're very young. You know, when the conversation started, may his soul rest in peace, Dr. Amanebwama, when people said, oh, this one person who could have been a presidential candidate of the NDC, they said, oh, but he's too young. You know,
he was 50.
50 years, he's too young. What people actually forget is that John Mahama became president at 54.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yeah, he was considered a youthful president.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what people also forget is that Jerry Rawlings became president at 45.
Indeed. Well, but he was head of state.
Yeah.
At 30.
Yeah. So president at 45.
45, yeah.
Okay. So by 53, he was ex-president.
Indeed. Yeah.
I mean, it's something we don't talk about. You know, we always talk about, oh, but you are too young to get in. Oh, you are young. Wait for your turn. You are young. You see? When we wait for people to be old before they get into politics,
we get Akufo-Addo.
No. How do you expect them to appreciate your problems? How do you expect them to appreciate your problems? You need people, okay, who are young, they understand the situation, so that they know that after government, they will live very long. So the things they do could hurt them.
Indeed.
So I am one who supports young people wanting to, contest flag bearership races. I'm not one who thinks that you need to be 60 years. I mean, politics is not for those who are on retirement. That whole idea that, and years ago I remember when Isaac Osei was contesting for the NPP's flag bearership position in 2011. He said, oh, if you vote for me by 2012, when I win the elections, I'll be 62, just like President Kufuor. By the time I leave, I'll be 70 years. That's not the kind of thing we're talking about. NPA hosts stakeholder forum on draft NPA bill. NAPO links political success to God. And Naimos Blue Water Guard sees Shamfan along the Ankobra is also here. Now, the publisher for this morning says, Randy Abesius Abronya demands 20 million compensation. Attacking me won't change my focus. That's Brian the Champon. And 7 killed in car crash. Water tanker kills Deeper Life pastor. All here on the front page of the new publisher. Let's get online.
All right. The online review is brought to you by Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Now, when time is of essence, banking should not slow you down. Skip the queues and deposit cash straight into your account with Zenith Bank's cash deposit ATMs. Available 24 hours a day. Zenith Bank's cash deposit ATMs are located at Zenith Bank's East Legon, Laboni, Techi Plaza, Sunyani, and Hojo, and head office branches. Experience fast, secure, and convenient cash deposits anytime of the day. Now, that's banking on your terms. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Okay, well, there's a big story here. Galamsey declaring
state of emergency could endanger our democracy. That's according to Johnson Asiedu Nketia there.
This is not the first time I've heard this argument. What's the detail of it? What's the suggestion here? Why would a state of emergency be a negative effect on democracy?
Well, let me just share that with you, what Johnson Asiedu has been talking about. Do we have time? Okay, I think we have a bit of time here, so let me share that with you. And it says that the national chairman of the NDC, Johnson Asiedu, has rejected calls for a state of emergency in the fight against illegal mining. He warns that such a move could plunge Ghana into chaos and erode democratic rule. He says work is being done about Galamsey. This is a quote attributed to him. We hope to be able to find solutions to it, but I don't subscribe to the declaration of a state of emergency as others are suggesting. In your frustration, you can call for certain measures that when we begin implementing, you may live to regret, he warned. And he says, if you intend to deal with Galamsey and you declare a state of emergency, it means you have suspended the constitution. People can shoot and kill at will. How will you be sure that those who are shooting and killing are the ones fighting Galamsey? That is another matter, he argued.
Okay, but a state of emergency is a tool in the arsenal of a government. Any government,
yes.
Any democratic government.
Yes.
So, yes, by its nature, it involves the suspension of certain rights. It is the kind of thing that you bring up only in an emergency. I think the only question here is Galamsey an emergency or not? Because the fact that it will come with suspension of rights, I think is given. The only question is it an emergency or not? BBC News now, brought to you by Fidelity Bank, believe with us, and Glyco, we cushion you for life.
Coming up from the BBC World Service, The Interview. Conversations with the people shaping our world. With me, Mark Savage. For this episode of The Interview, I speak to Gustavo Dudamel, the world-famous Venezuelan classical music conductor. He tells me about El Sistema, the country's unique program which has helped to train thousands of musicians, as well as performing in London with Coldplay.
We need more of these spaces, more of these programs that motivate you to find the best of the people. Everything becomes a little bit more sensitive, more aggressive, and music is not about that. It's about making completely different instruments played by completely different people and making harmony together. It's the best example of how to behave as a community.
Join me, Mark Savage, talking to Gustavo Dudamel after the news.
Hello, I'm Maura Alderson with the BBC News. President Trump has gone ahead with imposing a 50% import tax on goods from India, punishing one of the world's largest economies over its purchases of Russian oil. Delhi says the tariffs are unfair, arguing that Russian oil imports are driven by its energy security needs. Davina Gupta is in Delhi.
We are talking about nearly 50 to 60% of India's export being hit with this move, and that translates into almost between 70 to 80 billion dollars. And there have been estimates about how these businesses will not be able to cope up with this kind of high tariff, especially with competition from Vietnam and Bangladesh in the US markets, especially for textiles, for example, or leather goods, and some of them might have to wind up. So it's going to be a difficult time for these businesses.
The US Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff says President Trump will chair a large meeting on Gaza later today as Israel pushes ahead with a plan to conquer the territory. Yolande Nell is in Jerusalem.
This lack of a convincing post-war vision for Gaza has been a constant criticism, even as Israel has announced that it's expanding its offensive, aiming to conquer Gaza City. So President Trump's Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff was asked about this in an interview with Fox News, and that's when he came out with this announcement about a large meeting, he said, to be chaired by President Trump. He said a very comprehensive plan was being worked out and that this would be robust, it would be well-meaning, and it would reflect President Trump's humanitarian motives.
SpaceX has completed a successful test flight of its giant Starship spacecraft, putting Elon Musk's plans for eventual interplanetary travel back on track after several failures earlier this year. The unmanned test flight included a successful splashdown in the Gulf of Mexico for the rocket's booster, and an hour later the landing of the upper stage into the Indian Ocean. Previous test flights have often ended with mid-air explosions. Mr. Musk has long billed his Starship as the vehicle that will carry humans back to the moon and within a few years to Mars for the first time. A BBC investigation has found that a Pakistan-based network of scammers is using artificial intelligence to generate content about fake and real Holocaust victims. They are mass-producing posts to exploit Facebook's monetization scheme, as Christina Volk explains.
The scammers told the BBC that they didn't know what the Holocaust was. They said some of their posts were based on AI suggestions for popular historical topics in Europe, the UK and US, where clicks generate higher earnings on Facebook's content monetization program. Meta, Facebook's parent company, said it had removed the accounts as they violated its policies for inauthentic behavior, but said the posts did not violate its terms.
BBC News. US media reports say the Trump administration has placed more than a dozen employees of the Federal Emergency Management Agency on administrative leave. They're among almost 200 current and former FEMA employees who signed an open letter to Congress arguing that the Trump administration is undoing years of progress and reforms adopted after Hurricane Katrina. Denmark's foreign minister has summoned a senior US diplomat in Copenhagen following reports that unnamed Americans are trying to conduct an influence campaign in Greenland. Danish media quote official sources as saying at least 3 Americans with connections to Donald Trump are carrying out secret operations in the territory. Mr. Trump has long expressed a desire to acquire Greenland, citing its strategic Arctic location and rare earth minerals. Police in Australia say a heavily armed man who shot dead 2 police officers on Monday is still at large. The suspect fled on foot after shooting the policeman who arrived at his home north of Melbourne. Simon Atkinson reports from Sydney.
Police said they were pouring every resource into the hunt for Desi Freeman, who they believe is heavily armed. At a press conference on Wednesday, locals were told to be vigilant and not go out unless they absolutely had to. The focus of the hunt is on dense bushland near Freeman's home. Tracker dogs and helicopters with thermal imaging cameras are being used in the search, but police concede the suspect will know the terrain better than them.
Simon Atkinson reporting. A Korean-inspired animated movie about singing teenagers battling the forces of evil has become the most-watched film ever on the Netflix streaming service. K-pop Demon Hunters chronicles the adventures of a 3-member girl group who take on monsters and a demonic rival boy band. The American-made movie has been viewed more than 230 million times, ending a 3-year record held by the action comedy Red Notice. That's the latest BBC News.
Do you wish to give your child a world-class education that's both affordable and accessible right here in Accra? Look no further. At Metro Gold Schools, located at Ablekuma Curve, Ablekuma Abasi Newtown Road, your child thrives in a safe, inclusive and inspiring learning environment, offering the renowned Cambridge International Curriculum, a British education that cultivates critical thinking, creativity and global readiness. We also provide boarding facilities for both boys and girls, ensuring safety and security as your child grows. Enroll today. Visit our website metrogoldschool.edu.gh or call 054 805 0108. Metro Gold Schools, where your child's future shines bright. Metro Gold.
Glyco Life Micro Insurance Customers, hey! Glyco Life Damwasi, more peerful, ya sumo e konfinshe duanai, bonsumuni ya nantiye, ya Damwasi, ne ya simuse, ya the Glyco Life app abba, ewo mobile phone swa, ama yankita hudie, I am re. Glyco Life Micro Insurance goes digital. Say die. Uye Glyco Life ejuan koswo. Ana Glyco Life enidaswa customer. Ehun hiya se obenya adansidie krata. Echresi wetua bibi ama Glyco. Die hiya ni se. Ube downloadu Glyco Life app no. Ana ye agenta. Yatituom abefu kwanso. Ebe buawo. Mwetumi a downloadu ewo phone so. 24 hours. Ebre. Any baby a wobia. Ubetumi etua wuntie ni ama Glyco. Anampo ubetumi ajusika every Glyco nchen abefo kwanso. Sanshishe edi asumdwe ebebre Glyco Life edwedifo. Baby a wo any ebrebia. Glyco, we cushion you for life.
Let me share my experience with you at the new Aqua Safari Resort. When you arrive, you're greeted by warm smiles and introduced to your 24-hour butler who already has your itinerary sorted. Enjoy water sports activities like jet ski rides, kayaking, water sliding, flyboarding, and castnet fishing. You can even have your lunch here on the boat cruise. Let the tour guides take you through the sceneries of the mangrove forest, the friendliness of the animals, while you pet and feed them. We chose to have our breakfast with a beautiful sunrise right in front of our cabin.
Visit Aqua Safari Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Yeah! She was saying, get a Pepsodent charcoal toothpaste.
Charlie, not again. And I need to return this car by Friday. No money and payday is 3 weeks away? How do I fix this? How? Bank loan, account setup, long process. Nah, forget it. Let me see if Fafa can help.
Yes. Fafa from Bank of Africa can sort you out fast. From engine repairs to school fees or side hustle support, Quick Fix Loan from Bank of Africa is here for you. Call 030-224-9690 or chat Fafa at boaghana.com and take advantage of the Quick Fix Loan for salaried workers, offered at an unbeatable interest rate with no cash deposit required. Promo runs from now to 31st October. T's and C's apply.
Hey, Fafa, wait here.
Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
This is Senna from the boat safety team. You can't see us, but we are right here with you on every boat ride. To your left is the ride insurance team. We insure your ride as soon as your trip starts. To your right is the record audio team. We keep a recording of your trip for 24 hours in case you need it later. And behind you is the customer support team, ready to chat 24/7. We are the boat safety team, by your side on every ride.
Announcing Ghana's first unlimited photocopier leasing. Yes, from just 983 Ghana cedis, you can lease a multifunctional photocopier and print unlimited. Yes, unlimited and free paper every month. Guess what? That's not all. Toners, repairs, and maintenance all are free. And oh, I'm not kidding at all. And we cover the whole country. Yes, the whole country. What are you waiting for? Just visit us at www.valexlease.com or call 0244-644048. I repeat, or call 0244-644048. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Valex Lease, affordable document management solutions.
We asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from Old Mutual.
I want insurance and pension solutions that will protect my employees.
Your business growth is our business. For 180 years, we have partnered with businesses to protect and grow their most valuable assets. From tailored group life assurance protection to affordable pension plans, we've got your business and your employees covered. Contact your broker or call Old Mutual on 0509-551-609 today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Dear business owner, congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of the Zenith SME Business Card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302-680-884 or 0307-086-370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
Came all the way to the bus, so you more than a fan. You tryna get a picture, I'm just saying. Need a photo bomb for the Instagram. Whoa, wanna get, gotta bro. I know I see you in the front row. Tryna get all my attention, throwing it back at me, reminiscing. Hotel right around the corner, no mission. Hotel real freaks play their position. Straight to the benches, get too foul, just make a decision. Is you down? Lights out. Had way too much to drink. All these girls look like the same chick, but I don't know one thing. I don't know your name, but you heard my name. I know why you came, tryna get that name. But you heard my name, girl. I know you wanna be my main chick, my main chick. Whoever you came with, who you came with. I told him, yo man, he's a lame. You know he's a lame. Come and ride with the gang, slick Rick chain. Shorty wanna be my main. Plane to the boat, then the boat to the plane. 26 on the ride, fill up both lanes. Talking car sideways, sitting in the paint. Shorty wanna know my name, but you know my name. Montana, what the call? Champagne caviar, doors up, $1,000,000, put my city up. You know my name, Montana. I know your name. checks, fresh off the PJ, trying to get your wet. You super ready, shorty, yeah, I know that. If homie got a problem, we address it, tell him hold that, tote that. On my flame up the Yoda, we can leave in the roaster, do it, you ain't supposed to. Rose, Rolex, in your new Lex, got a lot of condos, I can put you in one. T-bomb something like your pappy now, she getting used to me, she happy now. Watching bridesmaids, think she got it made now. Top face down, puff past the round. Young hitter, she just wanted bumpin' Snoop album now, ballin' on the balcony. What's your name, Natalie? I ain't even asking ya, I just know you better school. But I don't know your name, but you heard my name. I know why you came, tryna get that name. But you heard my name, girl, I know you wanna be my main chick, my main chick.
Kid Ink, Chris Brown, and Tiger.
The guy's name is Tiger.
Tiger. No, Tiger is what? Sebo.
Whichever.
Black and white jet.
All three of them look alike, you know.
I think confuses
Chris Brown.
I mean, well, as for the Jata and the Sebo, they confuse me, so I don't go in there.
I'm not sure which is which.
That's why I said don't go there.
I have to ask my mother.
Oh
goodness.
Don't want your IG or your Twitter.
Well, it's Wednesday on the Super Morning Show. We've got lots to do. We are taking you live at 9 o'clock for the Fidelity Sustainability Conference. Don't miss that. But in the meantime, we've got lots to talk about as well. That story that popped up in the newspapers, 90% of women in politics face abuse.
Yeah, I'll tell you more about that later on the show. 90%, 9 out of 10.
Oh, Bonnie Bang. Also, why is Ghana becoming less and less peaceful? Fallen to 7th place in the sub-region, 61st in the world. Not the kind of statistic we want to wake up to on a Wednesday. It's not the only thing we're doing this morning, is it?
Not at all, Kojo, but so this one also will be joined by the president's director in charge of agribusiness at the presidency.
Yeah, Mr. Dr. Peter Otukono.
Yes, he'll be joining us.
Yes, and it's ahead of a big shea nut event that's to happen in Tamale. Shea nut, of course, being one of the big exports that Ghana is seeking to really fully diversify into, and it's got a value chain that is of great interest, and we want to talk about that with Dr. Otukono this morning. It's coming up in September, isn't it?
Yeah, from the 2nd to the 4th. He's actually the director of presidential initiatives in agriculture and agribusiness.
That's right.
So, director of presidential initiatives in agriculture and agribusiness, Peter Boama Otukono, PhD.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to have him, you know, because I suspect there are things about our sustainability conversations that we could actually get his views on as well. So I'm looking forward to that today on the Super Morning Show. It's not the only things we've got up our sleeves. We've got sports, birthdays, and more, all coming up today. Stay tuned for it all.
Joy, sunshine and joy in the morning time. Yeah. Wake up to the Super Morning Show. Yeah, wake up to joy in the morning. Yeah, if you're turning on your radio, go for some joy in the morning on the Super Morning Show. Super Morning Show.
All right, now the city is doing well, you know, prices are falling, but sometimes you need to lay your hands on some cash, right? Well, Bank of Africa says they can help you with that. They can fix it with a quick fix loan, all right? So call it a loan on the go. You can get up to 5 months of your salary and you can pay it off in 11 months. Simple. You don't have to build up, deposits or anything in order to qualify. They've got you sorted from the get-go. So listen, you've got great interest rates available to you as well, the lowest on the market. Go visit any Bank of Africa branch today, or you can call them at their call center. It's 0302 242 933. They're waiting to help you out with this. Of course, terms and conditions apply. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
I know life is full of surprises, so when the unexpected happens, you need support that's convenient and fast. With over 180 years of expertise, Old Mutual understands that you don't have to wait for what is rightfully yours. You can make claims of up to $3,000 instantly on all your savings policies. No long waits, no paperwork, simply claims paid instantly. Call Old Mutual today on 0307 000 600 or visit oldmutual.com now, or WhatsApp them on 0508 333537. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Now, how about a conference on the waterfront? Yeah, can be done. Don't stress yourself at all. Just leave it to Aqua Safari. They've got spacious conference rooms with amazing designs, as well as fully equipped technology for your conferencing. They've got modern state-of-the-art technology, as well as comfortable seating, which is adaptable, okay? So they can adjust it to whatever event you are seeking to have. They've got panoramic views, which give you sights of the river while you are thinking and moving forward. They also give you wonderful breaks, including animal sanctuary visits and island tours. All of these available at Aqua Safari. All right, so your meeting agenda will just look beautiful. If you're looking to have a conference or a meeting, just call them on 054 0110190. Call them now. Aqua Safari, bringing you closer to nature.
Now, planning a trip abroad? Don't wait until you're stranded in a foreign country. Get covered with Glyco travel insurance before you fly. So from medical emergencies and flight delays to lost luggage, Glyco has you covered every step of the way. Visit any Glyco Life branch or call 0555 305 547. Travel smart, travel protected. Glyco, we're cushioning you for life.
All right, everybody now knows about Total Excellium, right? The new formula of fuel that cleans your engine and makes it run longer. It's 3-in-1 action. Will clean your engine. It will also extend your engine's life and lower your fuel consumption. You will drive, sir. Get some Excellium in your car and it will thank you later. Okay, it will reduce your CO2 emissions while you're at it, and you will just keep going and going and going. Total Energies Excellium new formula. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
Well, it's back and it's bigger. It's Fidelity Bank's beg your pardon, Sika Boom Reloaded promo. Yeah, now it's here to reward your savings with life-changing cash prizes. Just deposit and maintain 500 Ghana cedis or more in your Fidelity account, and you could win up to 100,000 in our grand draw. With every 500 deposit growth, you stand a chance to win 5,000 in monthly draws. Don't have an account yet? Open one, save smart, earn points, and win big. Fidelity Bank is here for your journey, Sika Boom style. Now, this promo is on NLA's Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, now listen, Kilentria for extra protection with the new Lifebuoy Carbolic promo. You can buy 5 and get 1 extra for free. Absolutely free. That's right. So go visit any supermarket or any provision store near you and enjoy the Lifebuoy Carbolic soap promo, because Kilentria Ampa. Choose Lifebuoy. Choose protection.
Now, you know, every time we eat food and sugars are trapped between our teeth, leading to tooth decay, gum diseases, and in some cases foul breath. While brushing your teeth every morning and night with Pepsodent Charcoal and Pepsodent Herbal Toothpaste is the way to go, because Pepsodent Charcoal is made of a fine blend of fluoride with a unique combination of natural charcoal, lemon, mint, and zinc to whiten your teeth, strengthen them, and remove bad odor from your mouth. Now, charcoal white gently polishes away tooth stains and naturally restores your bright smile. For our herbal lovers, try Pepsodent Herbal Toothpaste, which is infused with a unique blend of green tea and herbal extracts formulated to repair and protect your gums while giving an all-round cooling sensation. Pepsodent Herbal releases, repairs, and protects gum tissue while giving you strong teeth. And Pepsodent has been educating Ghanaians on how to brush their teeth for 25 years and is recommended by the Ghana Dental Association. and they give you the chance to talk to a dentist for free, call them on toll free 0800 161,000 to talk to a dentist for free. You can get Pepsodent at any shop near you. Call their customer care toll free on 0800 2030. Pepsodent, every smile matters.
All right, so let me welcome you to Safari Valley Resort. It is still the #1 conference destination at Safari Valley Resort. Look, they refine your conferencing experience. So what do you get? Of course, you get a green, serene environment. You get world-class conference services, first-class customer service, and of course, all of this at wonderful prices. Okay, so listen, if you want to ensure that your conference goes without a hitch, just leave it all to Safari Valley Resort. Now, whether you want to plan a meeting for your team or perhaps a massive conference for your management strategy planning, all of it is possible with Safari Valley Resort. All right, so go and experience the ultimate conference experience. If you want to book, call them on 0596 914 394. Safari Valley, bringing you closer to nature.
And the Access Bank Fakito Abejikesia promo is in full swing. 2 mini draws and first mega draw have already taken place, and 53 lucky customers have won their share of over 500,000 in cash and other amazing prizes like Netflix, Spotify, and Amazon Prime subscriptions. Now it's your turn to win big. Simply deposit a minimum of 250 Ghana cedis into your new or existing Access Bank current or savings account to join the promo. Boost your deposit to 500 or more and you qualify for the next draw from our youth customers solo account. Spend 500 Ghana cedis or more with any Access Visa card and then a chance in the next draw. The more you deposit, the higher chances of winning cash and other amazing prizes like PS5, iPhone 16, Chromebook, and so much more in our monthly draws and mega draws. Promo runs from now till September 2025 in partnership with NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Join the Fakito Abejikesia train, save for the future, and win big. Visit ghana.accessbankplc.com or call toll free 0800 00 4400 for more details. Access Bank, more than banking.
Now don't forget to go to kingdomstoreonline.com for the best quality office essentials, equipment, furniture and stationery from Kingdom Books. Now they'll deliver to your home or office in really good time. They also let you pay via Momo across all networks for whatever you buy online. Your delivery is free if you're in Accra or Tema. Terms and conditions apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks.
So there's never been a better time to get things done, and SG Ghana is making it possible. Our low interest loans are back. Oh, Yasana Teso. If you're a salaried worker, whether you're on control and accountant general department, payroll, work with an SG Ghana listed institution, or already bank with SG Ghana, this is your time. From now till the end of September 2025, apply and receive a loan from SG Ghana for your personal or business needs and enjoy unbelievably low interest rates during the Yasana Teso loan promo. Join thousands of Ghanaians transforming their lives with the money they need at rates they love. Visit any SG Ghana branch near you or call 0302-214-314 for more details about the Yasana Teso loans promo today. Terms and conditions apply. SG Ghana, the future is you. But let me tell you something. Why buy a photocopier when you can lease and print unlimited? From just 983 Ghana cedis a month, you can lease a multifunctional photocopier with free paper and enjoy truly unlimited printing. Every lease comes with free toners, cartridges, free repairs, free maintenance, and full nationwide coverage across all 16 regions. Save yourself the high cost of buying machines, paying for paper repairs and maintenance. Flexible and customized payment options are also available. Visit velexlease.com or call 0244 644 048 or 0535 208 661 or 0208 603 312. Terms and conditions apply. Velex Lease, affordable document management solutions. But of course, we've been telling you more about sustainability here on the Super Morning Show. And this morning, as part of the sustainability conversation, we're bringing you the Sustainability Conference by Fidelity Bank. And the Joy Sustainability Month is brought to you by Joy Business, supported by Fidelity Bank. Believe with us, PwC and Optima Solar.
All right, well, listen, why don't we locate Kojo Yankson on Google Maps and ask him for a sustainability tip for the morning? Akoto busy.
Kojo.
Where are you?
Holiday Eve. Now Palms at Eagles.
The Palms by Eagles, yes.
Palms by Eagles.
Which means you are gearing up for the Fidelity Sustainability Conference, am I right?
Yes, there's the Fidelity Bank Sustainability Conference 2025. The theme is aligning finance with climate action. A path to sustainable banking. Aligning finance with climate action. A path to sustainable banking.
Love it.
Starting 8:30 a.m. To be live on radio and TV this morning.
Excellent. Well, we'll certainly be with you from the moment it all kicks off at the Palms by Eagles. But Charlie, give us a tip on sustainability for the day.
You know, one of my favorite SDGs is SDG 12, which talks about responsible consumption. And yesterday, when I was driving home, I saw a lot of people by the roadside. They were looking for trucks and taxis and Ubers to go home. This morning, because I didn't leave home at dawn, I saw the morning rush hour too. A lot of people are in traffic looking for vehicles to go to work. But most of us drive our cars just as a maybe one passenger, right? And we will burn the same amount of fuel to get to our destination. What if we give people rights? Okay, that would mean that the same fuel you have in your car is taking 5 people to work instead of 2. So you are optimizing the use of the resource. So a practical act of kindness lets you meet the SDG 12, which is responsible consumption. So this morning I want to urge all of us, especially those of us who own our cars, that practical act of kindness helps you attain the goals of SDG 12 in one way. And so let's try to carpool, let's try to give people a ride we can. And that way we are optimizing the resource. That is the car, the road, and the fuel in our vehicle. That's our tip.
That's a really great tip. You know, Ajoa is doing well. Imagine being married to someone who has a favorite sustainable development goal. People have favorite cars, favorite food. You have a favorite SDG. Hey, Kojo. Anyway, we'll be back with you from 9 o'clock when the Fidelity Bank Sustainability Conference begins. All right, and that's Kojo Akoto Boateng there with our sustainability tip for the day. Okay, well, sports, birthdays, and more coming up right here on the Super Morning Show. Also, why are 90% of women in politics saying that they have faced abuse? Hey, what's going on? All right, we'll delve into that and more. Also, why is Ghana less peaceful than it was before? These are questions to answer together on the Super Morning Show. Stay tuned for it all.
Ma, have you received the delivery?
See, the rider's bay. Send in the momo.
Okay, *17.
Pao, don't you use a smartphone? Use a momo app, ne?
Huh? Aba app.
Hey, I want to say a millennium, say millennial. Inyim. Oh, millennium for ya nyaze. Switch to the app. Oh, you're smart. And oh, you're secure.
Enter a world of possibilities with the Momo app. Pay your favorite merchant, pay utility bills, and borrow from our wide range of lending services. Move to the app side today. MTN.
Ever wondered what else your Standard Chartered Visa card can do? It is not just for taking money from ATMs. Your Standard Chartered Visa card is the enjoyment card. Use it to shop at malls and supermarkets and for all your online transactions. Book and pay for that overdue vacation online and win fantastic rewards like airtime, Melcon gift vouchers, and a weekend stay at a plush hotel and many more. It is the enjoyment card. So next time you're about to make any payment, let your Standard Chartered Visa card lead the way, not cash. It is your gateway to secure, convenient, and rewarding payments. Visit the 360 Rewards website for more information. Standard Chartered, here for good.
FPAC is effective for headaches and relieves the symptoms of flu, colds, and catarrh. FPAC blows away the pain associated with sore throats. During and after a hard day's work, FPAC relieves you of body pains. After the day's sports workout, FPAC helps the body to control the aching muscles. FPAC is effective against feverishness. FPAC reduces body temperature associated with malaria and other fevers. FPAC is effective against rheumatic pains. You can find FPAC in all pharmacy and chemical select shops throughout the country. FPAC is not recommended for children less than 16 years of age, ulcer and asthmatic patients, pregnant and lactating mothers. If symptoms persist for more than 2 days, consult your doctor. FPAC blows your pain away.
FPAC Junior follows in the tradition of FPAC tablets, a trusted friend to relieve your child of pain associated with teething, catarrh, cold and fever. The good that FPAC does for you, FPAC Junior does for your child. FPAC Junior is for children between 6 months and 12 years. FPAC Junior blows your child's pain away.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. Money we define every day and night. Mama, dada keep on hustling for the family. The luckiest. Last dance, everyone to hush. You can win some cash. You can be the luckiest with 1 city, luckiest with 5,000. The luckiest, the teacher got the market woman. You can be the luckiest. Oh, the luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. You can be the luckiest. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. Stars everyone to hush. Luck is everywhere. Luck is everywhere. Oh, tell me, are you feeling lucky? Because I'm feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling like the ultimate. That's how we go win. If I win, you win. You could be the luckiest.
Yeah, this song there, I could dance to it. I could play it in my car and dance.
Really?
Hey, you can be the luckiest. That's
okay,
kidding,
then,
right?
then play it in your car and dance.
Luck is everywhere.
Take a video of yourself and share with me.
Use the hashtag JoySMS, right? Yeah. By the way, the luckiest is sponsoring a big concert at the Afashe. You should be there. Shatta himself. On stage.
Ghana's finest.
Yeah. Ghana's dancehall king.
Oh yes, that's not in that. Anyway, let's get into the birthday messages.
Absolutely, and of course, today and always, birthday messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go, and Bank of Africa. Get a quick loan from Bank of Africa at amazingly low interest rates. Call or visit BOA today. Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
And this one says, happy 50th birthday to my big brother, Bright Kafui Lechu, CEO of Compact Facilities and Construction Limited. And he's also the 1993-95 year group OMSU president. And so happy birthday to you, senior Bright Kafui Lechu. We wish you good health and good wealth in everything that you do. It's from your brother, Uncle Lechu, and all of us also from the OMSU fraternity. A belated happy 88th birthday to Sethina Amanda Amakwachi of North Legon Little Campus, from your parents, Mark and Henrietta, your sisters Naya and Jennifer. Grow in grace and live to fulfill all the plans God has for you on earth. They say they love you and pray for you always. And also a happy birthday to Auntie Sweetie, Lady Sam's mom. The family wishes you a happy, blessed birthday and pray God continues to favor you with long life, health and wealth, with lots of love. And finally, this one says, happy birthday to Rita Akusi and son of Bank of Ghana, and Edward Akwe Lai of Vanguard Assurance. May the Lord grant them wisdom and good health. Is coming from Herbert Bakbu Lai. Muftau.
Winston, it is the birthday
I've got
of
one. Okay, first Muftau.
Yeah, the birthday of my cousin, Habiba Al-Hassan, and I'm wishing her all the best.
You're waiting, cousin.
Yes, my cousin.
Okay.
Because it is Habiba, I don't think that there's something wrong.
I mean, I'm just saying. I just wanted to be sure of the family member status. So this one is your cousin.
It is my cousin.
This particular one.
She is my cousin.
She's your cousin.
Yes.
Okay. That's your story. You're sticking to it. Okay. All right. This one says, kindly wish Apsu Kingsley Yofi Bennett a happy birthday. May God protect and provide for him. And it's from Johnny Dazi. Are we all done?
Yeah, we're
done.
Yes.
Okay, then I guess it's time for the Joy Sports Center. And it is brought to you this and every morning by MTN. Everywhere you go, a Standard Chartered Bank here for good. FPAC blows your pain away. And DSTV, which says pay your DSTV bill today and get upgraded to the next higher package, of course, for free. And you can keep doing that between now and, the foreseeable future. Dial star 759 hash pick it. It's also brought to you by Cowbell Coffee, with you every moment.
Now, look, hey, you boss lady. Yes, you the go-getter, the planner, the do-it-all woman building her business one bold step at a time. MTN sees you and we're cheering you on every step of the way. And that's why we've created MTN Ejumapa just for you. It's more than a bundle. It's your new business bestie with special data and core bundles. You stay connected to your customers, suppliers, and everything that helps your hustle grow. But wait, there's more. MTN Ejumapa also comes with insurance benefits to help protect the business you've worked so hard to build, because we know you're not just working for today, you're building a future. So it's time to level up, scale up, and shine brighter than ever. Dial star 5060 hash now, grab your Ejumapa bundle, and let's get to work on your success story together. MTN Ejumapa, powering women in business. But let me tell you something about Standard Chartered, because look, for many years you've put in the hard work to build what you have now, that business, that career, your savings. But you know what? Now is the time to take it to the next level. We know and understand that you have wealth ambitions. So whether you're looking to invest, grow your wealth, or secure your legacy, we're here to help you make the right move at the right time. With Standard Chartered, you get more than just banking. You get access to a global network of tailored solutions designed to grow, manage, and protect your wealth for generations to come. Our expertise and global network offers you an array of wealth and diversified investment options across the globe. So now is the time to act on insight, not hindsight. Let Standard Chartered help you grow, protect, and safeguard your wealth. Let's get talking. Call us today on 0233 000041. Standard Chartered. Here
for good. All right. So, Charlie, the sports invitational, the ripple effect is continuing, eh?
Yes.
I hear it was such an event.
This gentleman was there.
Yeah, yes.
He was the key voice for the CEO's penalty shootout.
Yes.
Oh!
Yes, he was actually the key voice.
I hear my guy won.
Who is your guy?
Dennis from the luckiest.
Edichu.
Yeah, the luckiest.
Yeah, he won.
He won the penalty shootout.
Dr. McCall is no longer your guy. McDan is no longer
Everybody is my Everybody is my guy.
Please. You didn't say one of your guys. You said your guy, pa.
So how can I have only one guy?
No, he's your guy, pa.
How can I have only one guy?
Success has a lot of
friends. Men are by nature polygamous.
No,
I have many guys.
Please. You have now neglected your man.
Oh, but no. You cannot drive a wedge between me and Dr. Daniel.
In the next,
you cannot do that.
In the next few days, we'll be speaking to Dr. Daniel Macaulay on this show, and you will have to do that conversation.
I will have to say that. My guy, Dr. Daniel Macaulay, is on the line.
You will have to say whether he's your guy or you've
neglected
my
him.
Guy.
He missed the first 3 penalties.
Oh
yes,
no,
he did.
And then his physio.
Yes.
He had a slight injury.
Okay.
They worked on him.
Okay.
And he scored the remaining 2.
The remaining 2.
Oh, fine.
But he actually equaled Kenan Sen's record.
Oh yes, he did.
Chief Ken.
Chief Ken has a record.
You
can see the post like this. The ball is empty now. Then the ball stops.
It will stop on the line.
Because you're scared that Obo short enough. So you're actually being careful. Being careful.
Gentle with it.
Charlie, the ball doesn't enter the post. So McDan. In fact, if he had scored that one, he'd have moved into the
into the final.
Into sudden death more or less. But he couldn't score that.
Unfortunate.
Dr. Elton Afari.
Yes.
Of Equity Health.
Equity Health. Yes.
Yeah. When they were rehearsing, when I got there, they told me actually the penalty. The spot and the post. The distance is too far. Why? Charlie, no.
You see, let me tell you one thing. These CEOs, they are very interesting. Last year, when we brought a small post, they said it was too small. They planned for a big post. So we decided to expand the post this year, but took it back small. And now the CEO of Safoda Ventures, Mr. Adolphe J, came and said he wants a goalkeeper in the big goal post.
In fact, McDan asked me to be the goalkeeper. So that, and I said, I am no goalkeeper, so I can't be the goalkeeper. But you know, I thought it was easy.
It was?
It wasn't. Until I took one and I missed.
Oh, now we'll hear more from Dennis Edichum, who has joined us on the phone. Good morning and welcome to the Joy Sports Center with me, Muftau Nabila Abdullah. Black Stars head coach Otado releases 25-man squad for next month's 2026 World Cup qualifiers against Chad and Mali. We'll tell you who is in the squad later. But first,
if he scores, it's all over. If he scores, it's all over. 1, 2, 3. Is the ball there? Hey, how about a winner, ladies and gentlemen? CEO of the luckiest. There is something in a pen name. There sure is something in a pen name. Dennis Anucho, CEO of the luckiest. Star 712 Hush. He is a new champion for the CEO penalty shootout competition.
At the Joy Sports Invitational Tournament on a Saturday, we saw goals, misses, sweat, and plenty of laughter. But when the pressure was on in the CEO's penalty shootout, one man stood tall, cool as you like it, and proved he's not just lucky in business, but also lucky on the pitch. He walked away with bragging rights, the trophy, and maybe new title, striker-in-chief. Join us on the Joy Sports Center via phone this morning is the CEO of the luckiest, star 712 Hash, the man whose business name translated on the pitch, and he's become the luckiest penalty taker, Dennis Edichum. Thank you very much for your time this morning, Mr. Edichum. You stood next to the Chief of Staff, Mr. Julius Debra, to receive your trophy. How does it feel to be crowned the luckiest CEO after winning the penalty shootout? Did you practice or it was just pure luck?
Well, thank you so much, Mr. There is a saying that victory loves preparation, and so we've been training ever since we got the invitation to be part of the tournament.
Also talk to me. We saw some CEOs under pressure. How did you keep your cool in front of the crowd? And in fact, I remember when you were going to take the last penalty kick, some people were clapping and shouting, pa, 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 away, pa, 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 away. How did you keep your cool under this pressure to be able to convert your penalties? It appears we have issues with the line of Dennis Edichum, who is the CEO of the luckiest. We'll try and get him back, but before we do that, let's move on. Black Stars head coach Otado has released a 25-man squad for next month's World Cup qualifiers, round 7 and 8 against Chad and Mali. Among the returnees is viral midfielder and the team's deputy captain, Thomas Partey. There's more in this report.
Partey, who made the Black Stars' recent outing at the 2025 Unity Cup in London, is currently involved in an ongoing legal case in England. The 32-year-old has featured as a second-half substitute in the first two La Liga games for Villarreal. Hamburg-born Union Berlin left-back Derek Korn, who is 26, is the only debutant in the squad. The established names are all present with no major omissions. Captain Jordan Ayew, Mohamed Kudus, Antoine Semenyo, and Alexander Jiku all make the squad. Mohamed Salisu, Elisha Owusu, Ibrahim Osman, Kamaldeen Sulemana, and Iñaki Williams, who all missed the Unity Cup games, return to the squad. Winger Joseph Pencil, who last featured for the Black Stars nearly a year ago, has also earned a recall. Hasofo goalkeeper Benjamin Asari is the only home-based player included. Ghana will face Chad in Njami on September 4 before hosting Mali at the Accra Sports Stadium 4 days later. The Black Stars currently lead Group I with 15 points, 3 ahead of Comoros in second place and 5 clear of Madagascar in third.
That was a report by my colleague Abdul Karim Benin. Meanwhile, Black Stars assistant coach John Pencil and goalkeepers trainer Fatau Daura are confident the team's chances against Mali and Chad.
So we are ready for the task ahead, and what we are asking Ghanaians is to pray for us and keep supporting us. and then pray that at the end of the day our players will come sounding, no injuries, injury free. That's what we are praying for.
To qualify for the tournament, you need to win the game. To win the game, you need to score. So we have, as you said, we have 2 games ahead of us. So we are just we are telling Ghanaians to play for us. We are going to do the job, and the players are going to play. So we need to win these matches, which is not going to be easy because they are also doing calculations, and we know we also have to win. What we have played is gone. Now we have 2 games to play ahead of us, so we need to do everything possible, and then we can win those 2 games.
Black Stars goalkeeper trainer Fatau Dauda. Before him, you heard from assistant captain John Penso. Players are expected to arrive in Accra on Sunday and Monday and hold their first training session on also the same Monday. Now we move to the CAF Women's Champions League qualifiers, where police ladies are positive about their chances of playing the semi-finals of the ongoing Wafu B Women's Champions League qualifiers in Côte d'Ivoire. They face Benin's Samnelli at 6 p.m. today, knowing a defeat could send them packing with a game to spare. Lawrence Bedu watched their final training session and came through with this report.
After a shaky start to live in the Wafubi Women's Champions League qualifiers, Ghanaian champions Police Ladies will be hoping to turn their lives around. By turning their lives around, that will mean that they face Samnelli, hoping that they can grab all 3 points and give them hopes of advancing into the semi-finals of their competition. Head coach of the side, Yuzi Vasigi, has been looking ahead to the fixture, the all-important Group B game against Samnelli that could define their fate as far as this competition is concerned.
We are not going to underrate them at all because they are equally good, and for that matter we will ensure that we give them a very good game and then ensure that we get the 3 maximum points, which is very, very vital for us.
Now let's go back to our earlier story. We are fortunate to have the CEO of the luckiest Star 712 Hash back with us, Mr. Dennis Edichum. And just before you went off, I asked a question about how some CEOs were under pressure, and in fact I personally recall a point where some fans were clapping and shouting that pa away, but you still kept your cool and you were able to score. How did you do that?
Well, Mustafa, it's strategy. You know, we were told that there's going to be intimidating crowd, and therefore you need to keep your composure.
That's true.
I understand that it was Winston that, you know, caused the line to drop. Tell Winston that
Winston is actually here with me. Winston is actually here with me.
Yes, tell Winston that enemies are not. I understand he had a supporter in there, even though he was the what do you call it?
The MC.
The MC. Yeah. He had somebody. He had a favorite, but unfortunately, the luckiest emerged the winning team.
Dennis, I thought we were friends. I thought you were for me.
No. I am reliably informed.
No,
but by the way,
this you see
allegation there.
Hold on, no. See, this reliability is based on the person who told you, but it's not from my end. So you can trust what the person told you as coming from him, but not from me.
That's a very good one. That's a very good one.
Yeah, so Musa, like I was saying, this is free consultation for all the CEOs that will be coming next year. You should always aim for the right post. Always aim for the right post. And by the time the ball goes, it will roll and it will never miss the second post, which is the left post. So that was the strategy given me by Mr. Goodluck, Miki Osebeko, and it worked. You know, he's a UEFA license B coach holder.
Yes.
And so we practiced, you know, a lot, and I know next year, God willing, inshallah, we will take the CEO's challenge anytime we come, so long as, you know, I'm alive. And I'm grateful for the support, especially from the chief of staff. Yes, Mr. Julius Debra was, you know, clapping as if, you know, we had won the entire tournament, and I'm so grateful.
Okay,
again, I'm grateful.
Just before I let you go, right? Your company runs the Luckiest Star 712 platform. For those who may not know, what makes it special, and how does it bring that same sense of excitement we saw on the field?
Wonderful. We are giving away 2.5 million CDs come December to the luckiest ticket holder. Just dial *712#, follow the prompts, and buy any ticket from any of the communities. And in December, you will win something amazing. Okay. We are encouraging everybody to participate. This is a seasonal thing. It happens once every year.
Sure.
Once every year.
Sure. And the Joy Sports Invitational Tournament was all about networking and fun. What would you say your company gained by being part of it? And would you encourage others?
It was amazing. I mean, we had some salespeople there, you know, doing activations on the ground. There were a lot of people. And on that day, our sales shot up, which is very good. And then we got some other people that learned about our product, you know. So it's something that I recommend for every organization. Next year, I hope to see a lot more organizations, you know, joining the competition.
Okay. Would you say this victory gives you bragging rights until next year? And should other CEOs start training now?
Absolutely. Mufta, I'll not let you even end. Absolutely. And tell Winston that next time he should prep with, you know, the CEO that he supports, who never won and had a muscle pull, by the way. Who never won and had the muscle pull.
So, are you in a way suggesting that McDan is his man?
I've not said anything. I've not said anything.
Dennis, don't worry. Don't worry. You are my man. Don't worry. You are my man. In fact, it was only your name that was on a sheet of paper alone. Your name alone was on a full sheet of paper. You see?
Oh, I see. You should have told me earlier. At least it would have given me confidence. You see? You would have said
that's
that
the whole fairness.
Your name is on by itself. You are the one going out.
Thank you very much, Dennis, for joining us this morning for the Joy Sports Invitational conversation. We appreciate that. And also, thank you to all the 51 companies that participated in this tournament. Congratulations to all the winners, including the luckiest. The luckiest won 3 gold medals. MPA won 3 gold medals. ARB Apex Bank won 3 gold medals and 4 silver medals. And in fact, ARB Apex Bank, they actually went and got a whole page on graphics to publish their success on the Joy Sports Invitational Tournament. Winston has just joined me in studio. Winston, what did you do to Dennis? Why? What did
you know, people sometimes may have certain feelings, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's that's what may have happened.
Their feelings are right.
Well, you know, and so I can understand Dennis, you know, because I know McDan, I know Daniel Macaulay. So when I saw him together with Elton Afari, Dr. Elton Afari, we're talking about, they all complain about the post and, you know, the spot. We're having a conversation, and for McDan, I mean, it was funny how he came very confident, and then he ended up, you know, missing, the first 3 kicks. So,
McDan and then Adolph Ajay. And also congratulations to Yak Diko's CEO and the CEO of Outreach Care Solutions, Aaron Adjum. They came second in the CEO's penalty shootout, and we'll be speaking to them pretty soon.
You know, the challenge is that when you're, like I indicated earlier, when you're, you know, coordinating, and as the coordinator of the CEO penalty shootout, as then a feeling I had was that, this is easy, isn't it?
And you missed.
I missed. So when I missed, I didn't want to take a second one.
No wonder Fifi, when we told Fifi to counter back, he said no.
I actually missed. So when I missed the first one, I was in no hurry to take a second one. Yeah, you know, because see, when I missed, people, I raised my hand and I said, and I said, maybe
this one, dear.
No, don't try it again.
How you try it again?
Yeah, because I think when I missed, people were not paying attention.
Oh, yeah. But I'm sure our cameras have captured it.
Oh, your cameras may have captured it.
It is good because we are live. We're actually live on television.
Oh, yes,
so we have captured this. We have captured it.
Are you going to share that one too?
Yeah, I'm going. No, we will share it pretty soon. We will share it. We are coming.
Are you for me or you're against me? I am for you. Let's get interactive this morning here on the Super Morning Show. Social media messages brought to us by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and Number 10 Liver Salt, a refreshing relief. And isn't it just amazing how the world is ever changing and evolving? Well, it's fascinating to think about, what the next big thing could be. Today it's AI, tomorrow who knows? But one thing is for sure, a lot has changed, but guess what? So has EcoBank. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has pioneered a range of digital-first banking solutions designed for the way we live today. From the mobile app, EcoBank Pay, express points across the country. EcoBank is right where you are. EcoBank, a better way to bank your way. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. But it's time now for us to bring you the Joy Business Minute. And the Joy Business Minute here on the Super Morning Show is brought to us by Anointed Engineering Services, the Generator Experts, and Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG. We stand with you. We'll bring you the Joy Business Minute shortly. Later on, we'll bring you the Joy Business Minute later. But Anointed Engineering Services Limited is into the sale of ultra silent and fuel efficient diesel generating sets with sizes ranging from 5 kVA to 3000 kVA. Now, for every generator that you acquire from Anointed Engineering Services, you will enjoy a 5-year warranty. They also undertake maintenance and repairs of all kinds of diesel generating sets. And the services include a 24-hour emergency service, sale of genuine spare parts, reliable rental service, professional advice, sale of tower lights and rental. Locate their latest branch at Pokwasi White House opposite Eco Block, and head office at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway near the Odoko traffic light. They have 21 branches nationwide and are into skills training. They have a training school that trains students in generators and plants, auto mechanics, electricals and controls, and solar installations. They offer 80% hands-on training and 20% theory. Call them on 0243 480334 or 0540 109493. Anointed, the Generator Experts. Time now to bring you the Joy Business Minute.
Good morning and welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana, we stand with you, and Anointed Electrical Generator Experts. More banks in Ghana are now depending on artificial intelligence to enhance customer experience and back office operations. That's according to the 2025 Ghana Banking Survey released by accounting firm PricewaterhouseCoopers Ghana. Proposals to scrap the minimum capital requirement for investors venturing into some sectors of the economy will not affect the retail space. This was after going through the amended regulations that will be approved by Cabinet soon. Minister of Lands and Natural Resources Amoah has described directive for all government transactions to be quoted in local currency as a prudent move. And that's all for the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana, we stand with you, and Anointed Electrical Generator Experts.
Welcome back, and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's 2 minutes after 8 on a Wednesday morning, and at 9 a.m. we go to Palms by Eagle for the Sustainability Conference by Fidelity Bank, and it's all part of our Sustainability Month. Stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages here on the Super Morning Show.
Oh yeah, EcoBank Mobile to make me say, oh yeah, EcoBank Mobile to make me crazy. Download it and use it, it gon' make your life so easy, yeah. Oh yeah, download it, you gon' enjoy it. In my rhyming check, in my rhyming check. Come make a download them for you, cause you can pay bills, you can buy credit, you can pay school fees, even chest tights with the Apple. EcoBank Apple.
Life is easy with the EcoBank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay, express cash, all at your fingertips with the EcoBank mobile app. You know, it's 5-star life with EcoBank. Can promise.
We're shouldn't have gone to that party.
Masa, my head is killing me. Is that your stomach?
Yes.
What did you eat?
I don't know.
Get rid of your gastric problems with number 10 liver salt. Number 10 gives you quick, effective relief from nausea, indigestion, heartburns, hangovers, and hyperacidity. And with different fruity flavors such as orange and lemon, it's a pretty tasty way to end an uncomfortable situation. Number 10 liver salt from Ernest Chemist, because everyone needs a chemist.
This advert has been vetted and approved by FDA.
Let me share my experience with you at the new Aqua Safari Resorts. When you arrive, you're greeted by warm smiles and introduced to your 24-hour butler who already has your itinerary sorted. Enjoy water sports activities like jet ski rides, kayaking, water sliding, flyboarding, and castanet fishing. You can even have your lunch here on the boat cruise. Let the tour guides take you through the sceneries of the mangrove forest, the friendliness of the animals, while you pet and feed them. We chose to have our breakfast with a beautiful sunrise right in front of our cabin.
Visit Aqua Safari Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Right, so welcome back and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show. And this morning on Big Stories, brought to us by Telecel, Connecting Energies, Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa, and Republic Bank, we're the one for you, as well as Equity Health Insurance here for you. Our focus is on the Global Peace Index. Now, Ghana is actually seeing its position go down, and we're currently ranked 61st globally. Now, these are the indicators, and I'll be sharing them with you as we move on. And we'll be asking you the simple question: what do you think may have contributed to Ghana's decline on the Global Peace Index? It says number and duration of internal conflicts, level of perceived criminality in society, number of deaths from external organized conflicts, number of deaths from internally organized conflicts, number, duration, and role in external conflicts, intensity of organized internal conflict, number of homicides per 100,000 people, level of violent crime, violent demonstrations, number of people jailed, number of internal security. So that's actually, the methodology used. We'll be sharing more with you here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. But the Telecel Too Much Money promo is impacting many lives. Over 7,200 winners have already won 100 Ghana cedis each in the daily draws. 53 winners have taken home 20,000 cedis each in the weekly draws. And there are more winners to be rewarded. Dial star 500 hash or download the Telecel Play app to opt in to the Telecel Too Much Money promo for free. Then reload or bundle with 5 Ghana cedis and above, and you're on your way to winning. Even better, transactions on Telecel Cash double your chances in the promo. So don't miss your chance. Remember, you could be the lucky winner of a grand prize of 1.2 million. Dial star 500 hash now, or visit the Telecel Play app to opt in for free. The Telecel Too Much Money promo is regulated by NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Telecel, Connecting Energies. Now, do you want a British degree at a fraction of the cost? Looking for a vibrant student experience in a community that builds your confidence, equips you with real-world employability skills? Enjoy all these and more with scholarships available to support your academic journey at Lancaster University, Ghana. Be taught by expert faculty trained to UK standards right here on our campus in Ghana. For more information, visit lancaster.edu.gh. You can also contact us via email, admissions@lancaster.edu.gh, or call us on 0248 656274. Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa. So do you know that you don't need big money to plan for retirement? You can do that today with just 1 Ghana cedi. Yes, that's all you need to join the Shield Cedi Core a Day pension plan from Shield Pension Trust. It's simple, affordable, and flexible, and it gets better when you sign up. You're automatically enrolled on the Dachia Pomuding plan, which gives you medical insurance when you retire. So whether you're a banker, an IT expert, a civil servant, trader, freelancer, or just thinking ahead, join the Shield Pension Trust family now. Visit shieldpensiontrust.com or WhatsApp them on 0509 150253. Shield Pension Trust, into the future with you. Stay with us when we return after these messages. We get into why Ghana has declined on the Global Peace Index. And also, we'll be telling you why 90% of women in politics face abuse. We'll be right back.
Small money day, big money day, where too much money day. Telecel too much money promo drop. If you dial star 500 #, then join them. For the Telecel too much money promo inside, you will win 100 Ghana cedis cash for the daily draws, 20,000 Ghana cedis for the weekly draws, then 1.2 million Ghana cedis for the grand draw inside. That be 1.2 million Ghana cedis. You for just reload airtime, then get points wey fit make you win. Make you dial star 500 # or go the Telecel Play app top. Then book inside riders give the Telecel too much money promo. Terms and conditions apply.
Telecel, connecting energies.
This promo will be NLA where they regulate them for the Caritas Lottery platform top.
Are you a business leader looking to secure the health and well-being of your team? Are you an individual seeking personal health protection for you and your family? At Equity Health Insurance, we know what good health means. That is why we offer comprehensive and competitive insurance plans that fit your needs.
Equity Health Insurance has been a game changer for my family. The Ebusian Health Plan provides coverage for us anytime we visit a medical facility.
My work colleagues and I receive the best of medical care from many hospitals, clinics, and pharmacies because we are signed up to an Equity Corporate Plan.
Well, you heard them. Join the Equity Health Insurance family now. Visit our website at www.equityhealthinsurance.com for more information on our range of products and services. Contact us via email at info@equityhealthinsurance.com or call us on 050-1515-124 or 020-4269-562 and we are ready to assist you. Equity Health Insurance, here for you.
Alright, listen up. Colgate is on a mission
to make our gums healthy and teeth strong.
Yeah, they're moving forward and making changes.
It's kind of a big thing.
Colgate Herbal uses traditional nature's herbs and combines them with Colgate Science for healthy gums and strong teeth.
And we'll leave no smile behind.
Try new Colgate Herbal today.
Hey, that's our line.
This advert is FDA approved.
Kwame, Joyce in labor. Oh. It's serious. They say emergency C-section. No payment, no surgery.
Okay, give me 1 minute, 1 minute.
Hey, one land or down. Kwame, you just saved her.
With over 180 years of expertise, Old Mutual understands that some things just can't wait. Count on us to pay claims instantly. Terms and conditions apply.
Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Do you want to remain productive and competitive in your business? Then I am happy to remind you that Anointed Engineering Services Limited is still here to serve. We provide homes, offices, and institutions with ultra-silent, reliable, and fuel-efficient diesel generating sets with sizes ranging from 5 kVA to 3000 kVA at unbeatable prices. You also enjoy a 5-year warranty. Anointed Engineering is noted for unwavering 24-hour after-sale emergency service, rental and sale of tile lights and genuine spare parts, undertake repair and maintenance of all diesel generators and buy back used generators. Sign up today at our training school and gain hands-on experience from our team of professionals on generators, plants, auto mechanics, electricals, controls, and solar installations. Anointed Engineering has 21 branches nationwide. Locate our Pokwase branch at White House opposite Echo Block. Call us on 054-010-9493 and also 024-348-0334. Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts.
Frustrated with outdated banking experiences? You deserve an app that makes your life easier, not harder. Say hello to the CBG mobile app, your new cool way to handle everything banking. With biometric security, lightning fast mobile money access, and one-touch bill payments, banking has never been this smooth. Stop imagining when you can live a life where your entire banking world is in your pocket, ready whenever you need it. No stress, no fuss. Don't settle for less. Experience a more superior, convenient way of banking today with the CBG mobile app. Banking made cool, fast and secure. Welcome to the good life. CBG. We stand with
agenda. Pulling up is a scene, the trip is necessary. Fine girls for martini, that they want facility. Your figures on your head, that is pretty normal. You ain't from my setting, I'm not living sober. Am I around, my baby, mama number. From me daddy, I know from me daddy, yeah. And you're busy tonight, and you made me know agenda from the bed, you put them for your day. So many more agenda from the bed, and you're busy tonight, and you made me know
Obete, so the first song that you played, no, that one is what? Obinim. Obinim by Akwabwa. Is that not his latest one? Who did the first one?
The Agenda.
Who did the Agenda song, no?
Who's the artist?
RC.
Yeah.
Play it again. Let me check something.
Night and morning, trying to see my call it, when me one or two girls.
Okay. Well, the sampling
it's quite neat, eh?
He did it well.
Very neat sampling
He
of
did it very well.
Kojo tune.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's got that electro pop thing going on. It's nice. It's nice, pa.
He did it well. It's just
RC,
like,
RC.
RC, Roman Catholic. In those days when you talk about the RC, you're talking about the RC Church, Roman Catholic, isn't it? It's all right. It's all right. The young ones are getting into. It's good if they sample from the older ones. It's not bad.
The thing about music is cyclical. Things come in and out of fashion, and you go and pick an old tune and you just revive it. And so I like this. Let's see if more of these will come through the system.
I only paid attention to Lumbe's Mesum Jesus and Abengwaha, and I realized that he just gave us the same song, Mesum Jesus, in Abengwaha, the same instrumentation, and did Abengwaha with it. And we all jumped to it without realizing until his demise. And we said, hold on a minute, I think Nwa may have done this. And he used the bass lines of Bibi Jejo for Menyampo. And we didn't realize. So it's like that sometimes. Anyway, but we're telling you more about how 9 women in politics face abuse. Now, Kojo,
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Listen to this. So 90%. It says, the report shows that verbal abuse is the most common form of violence, with WhatsApp emerging as the leading platform for attack.
Interesting. Yes. Interesting. I mean, nobody deserves any kind of abuse, when they are trying to do their job. I wonder, how does it compare to men?
Yes, it doesn't say here.
It doesn't say, okay.
But, I think that, I know that many people actually joke with these things. And so you speak to members of parliament, you speak to politicians, and what they tell you is that if you want to know, jokingly, if you want to know where your great-grandfather was buried, try politics. Now, that is not just to say they would give you your background. That is to tell you that people would insult you.
Yep.
People would abuse you.
Yep. One of the big lessons I was taught when I entered this space, by my mentor, was that whatever you make public becomes public property. So any aspect of your life that you make public, it becomes the property of the public.
Of course.
They can talk about it. They can discuss it. It becomes theirs to discuss, right? And a life of politics is a life of public. It's a public life. Right?
Yeah.
So everything you do becomes fair game for people who don't know you, who have never met you, who, if not for politics or if not for the position that you were pursuing or occupying, they would have no reason to interact with you at all. But some of these people suddenly find the gall and gumption to assault you, insult you, and take you to the cleaners just because they don't like something you've done or said. Yeah. It's a very steep price to pay for public office, right?
But that shouldn't be the case.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll come back to it. We'll share more of the report with you.
Right, but in the meantime, though, listen, if anything is going to take you to Kumasi, I recommend that you spend the night at Oak Plaza Suites. This is quite literally one of the most plush hotels in the country. I don't think I have seen nicer hotel rooms anywhere else, and I absolutely recommend it. It's, of course, in Asokwa, and if you would like to book yourself one of their unique bespoke rooms, just dial 050-168-268. They're waiting to give you the experience of a lifetime.
I should have gone to Kumasi this Saturday. The funeral of the mother of John Ewa, the CEO of the Ghana Association of Banks.
Yeah.
But, when the preschools find a way of these days they find a way of the young ones are graduating after kindergarten, they're graduating after primary school and all of that. So I have to be at a graduation ceremony.
Your son is graduating.
He's graduating, and he keeps reminding me, Daddy, I'll send you a text message to remind you of the graduation. He says, even if I'm sick, I will go. So you have to be there.
That's right.
What can you do? Anyway, if you're looking for a little more in life without spending more, I get it. Every city counts, and that's why I want to share something that's really made a difference for me. Now, the Absa Abapa account is designed for people like us, those who work hard and deserve more for less. So here's what I get with my Absa Abapa account: a free GH Link card, access to loans of up to 50,000 Ghana cedis when I need help, a high interest on savings, free SMS alerts to track every peso I spend, seamless mobile and online banking, no need to join long queues, and many more. And the best part, it's simple to open. If you're looking for more value, more peace of mind, and more control over your money, then Absa Abapa account is just the account for you. Open your account today and get more. T's and C's apply. Your story matters. Absa.
Water tank without a tortoise on it. Is that one too a water tank?
Never.
Please. If your water tank doesn't have the tortoise on it, it is time to upgrade. Syntex tank is the champion of water tanks. It gives you long life storage and it keeps your water fresh and clean. All right, you can get yourself a Syntex tank by calling 0244 335-168, or you can find one of their 400 agents across the country. You can also shop at syntexgh.com. Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough.
Need fuel? Make the smart stop at Star Oil, Ghana's largest oil marketing company with over 240 stations nationwide. Star Oil gives you high quality fuel, great service, and real value for money. And this is why many Ghanaians are switching to Star Oil. And with the Star card, you can enjoy safe, cashless fueling and easy expense tracking. So wherever you go, choose Star Oil for your quality and affordable fuel. This is the Super Morning Show. Stay with us. When we return, we'll share more of the report on 90% of women in politics facing abuse, as well as the Global Peace Index here on the Super Morning Show.
Madam, are you still paying with cash? Stop. See, Access Bank just introduced Rewards by Access, your new way to enjoy the finer things of life just by spending with your Access Bank card. Signing up is easy. Visit the Access Bank website and enter your membership ID from your welcome email. Create your username and password, then verify with an OTP. Voila! You are in. On your dashboard, you can view your endpoints, manage bookings, and track redemptions. Ready to redeem? Get instant airtime. Shop for electronics or fashion, book flights or hotels, and much more from over 3,000 merchants globally. All with your reward points. Just choose your reward, confirm with an OTP, and redeem. Rewards by Access is open to all Access MasterCard and Visa card holders. Terms and conditions apply. It's time to turn your everyday spending into extraordinary experiences. Sign up now and start redeeming. Rewards by Access. Enjoy the finer things of life. Access Bank, more than banking.
Reliable, check. Comfort, check. Strong, check. Tough, check. Tried and tested, check. Affordable, check. Comes in so many colors and sizes, check. Suitable for domestic and industrial use, check. Choose quality, choose Syntex Tank. Available nationwide and comes with 7-year warranty. And remember, Syntex Tank is a caring brand too. Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough.
After a long flight, Safari Homes gives you the peace to unwind. A short drive from the airport, convenient for all. For nature lovers, Safari Valley Resort is a hidden gem, surrounded by lush greenery and luxury amenities. A place where you can truly escape. Now for water adventure, Aqua Safari Resort has it all. Jet skis, canoe rides, kayaking, and a visit to the estuary. And for more excitement, Safari Eco Park is the perfect place to get closer to some amazing animals.
Visit Safari World in Ghana, together bringing you closer to nature.
Do you know what that is? It's the sound of me looking into my Nido 23 grams promo sachet for a code so I can win in the Nido Obatampa promo.
Yes, the promo is back again. Bigger and better.
Become one of the 5 lucky winners of a fully paid family getaway in Nido's Obatampa promo. Look inside your Nido 23 gram promo sachet for a code and dial *380*11# and follow the prompts for a chance to win big at Dipashimwampa. Nido, your love, their future. This advert is FDA approved. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. T's and C's apply.
They're luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. Yeah, they're luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. Yeah. Money we define every day and night. Mama, dada, keep on hustling for the family. They're luckiest. Last time 712 hash. You can win some cash. You can be the luckiest with 1 CD. Luckiest with 5,000. The luckiest. The teacher got the market woman. You can be the luckiest. Oh, the luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. You can be the luckiest. Everywhere. Oh, tell me, are you feeling lucky? Because I'm feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling like the ultimate. That's how we go win. If I win, you win. You could be the luckiest.
More Cerelac for your city,
More goodness for your baby? What are we talking about? The new 300-gram Cerelac Wheat pouch. It's the same great Cerelac you love, now in a convenient 300-gram pouch for easy refilling of your Cerelac tin. Get the new 300-gram Cerelac Wheat pouch today to refill, save, and smile. More goodness, less cost. Cerelac, care for them, count on us. This advert is FDA approved.
Junior, your school bus will soon get here. Hurry up.
Mommy, my hand is aching me and I'm feeling cold. Honey, Junior's temperature is too high and he feels feverish.
Oh, baby. So you didn't give him the Amoah paracetamol syrup that I gave you the last time?
Oh, no, I forgot.
Okay, you know what? It's not too late. Just give him Amoah and he'll be fine in no time. Amoah paracetamol syrup, a strawberry-flavored paracetamol syrup, and it's specially made for children aged 3 months to 12 years. It helps manage pain like headaches, teething pain, and fever. And guess what? Because of the strawberry flavor, the kids enjoy taking it.
I can tell from the way he's licking his lips. And look at how he's jumping around. Hurry up and go to school, Junior.
Yes, now you can get Amoah paracetamol syrup in all pharmacy shops. For bulk purchase, go to NK Pharma Head Office, Ablekuma, or call 050-658-8315. This advert is FDA approved.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet.
Right back at you.
99.7
It's the world's most talented record label, Murder Inc. And that angelic voice you hear in the background, oh, that's our new princess of hip hop and R&B. Yeah, Mr. Shanti.
Boy, you fill me with so much joy. You get whatever it is I need. My love, here to stay, won't never leave. So glad that you fell in love with me.
Welcome back, and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show.
Yeah. At 9 o'clock, we're taking you live to the Palms by Eagles for Fidelity Bank's Sustainability Conference. It's going to be big. Kojo Yankson will be there, and we'll be crossing over when that time comes. But not before we tell you a little bit more about what you can do with your money. For example, if you are looking for a waterfront getaway, it's got to be Aqua Safari. Literally the best resort in Ghana. From luxurious rooms and suites to exciting water sports and activities outdoors, and of course stay packages that are designed to give you the best experience of your life. All of this happening at the edge of the Volta River at Big Adin. So listen, whether it's for a weekend vacation or perhaps for a conference venue, whatever it is that you need, Aqua Safari is ready for you. You can call them on 0800 110 190, or you could try 0540 110 190.
Now join us for the 4th Made in Ghana Bazaar by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs with its stakeholders at the Accra International Conference Center from the 5th to the 7th of September, 9 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. daily. Theme: Championing Economic Diplomacy, Connecting Producers, Markets and Opportunities. Exhibitors include Ghanaian businesses and embassies. The bazaar promotes Ghana's products abroad and fosters international trade. Enjoy Latif Abubakar's Ghana Must Go and other vibrant entertainers, plus free entry. Sponsors: the Ghana Exim Bank, GNPC, Green Opal Properties, Zonda Tech Ghana, GEPA, GRA, Ghana Free Zones Authority, Ghana Shippers Authority, Opsol, Consult, and We Shop Africa and B5+. Beverage partners: Twellium Industries, clothing partner ATL and Woodin, official media partner the Multimedia SP Agency and GCB. The 4th Made in Ghana Bazaar at AICC from the 5th to the 7th of September. Connect and promote Ghana's goods to the world.
All right, now, if your plan is to study further abroad, or ASTO links can get you into countries like Australia, Canada, the UK, US, Ireland, New Zealand, and many others, countries with excellent reputations for teaching and research. Okay, they will give you the chance to work part-time while you study and even get up to 4 years post-study work visa. All of this is possible, and you could be starting from September. All you have to do is talk to our friends at Astolinks. All right, they will help you with information on admissions, scholarships, and of course how to secure your study visa. Astolinks are at number 4A Pawpaw Street in East Legon. You can call them on 0265 341 070. Go visit astolinks.net to learn more. Astolinks, pathway for success.
Well, it's back to school season and CompuGhana is back with the best deals for students. This is the perfect opportunity for students to get ahead. CompuGhana is giving you amazing prices on laptop, mobile phones, printers, and all the tech essentials you need this year. Don't just go back to school. Get ahead. From now till September 21st, visit any CompuGhana showroom and enjoy incredible special student discount deals. We're talking global brands like HP, Lenovo, Dell, Samsung, LG, Tecno, Infinix, Itel, Huawei, and more. You can get a powerful, reliable laptop for as low as 3,500 Ghana cedis to tackle all your projects and research. Stay connected with the latest mobile phones and boost your learning with must-have accessories. The best deals are waiting for you. Rush to any CompuGhana showroom now or shop from anywhere on their online store at CompuGhana.com. Got questions? Call them on 0302 752 020. WhatsApp them 0243 143143.
All right, so it's about that time for those mid-year reviews and, strategy planning sessions. Really, best place for it is Safari Valley Resort. Think of the green, serene environment, the accessibility, the meeting rooms, the capacity of the meeting rooms. Of course, let's not forget the flow and layout of space, the room flexibility, the quality of equipment, the staff, and of course, the amazing catering services. Safari Valley Resort should be your first choice. You can call them on 0596 914 394. Safari Valley, bringing you closer to nature.
And join sustainability professionals, policymakers, and key actors in environment at the first Africa Global ESG and Sustainability Summit in Accra from the 1st to the 2nd of September 2025, organized by TSL Sustainability in collaboration with relevant sector ministries on the theme Sustainable Growth, ESG Reporting, EU Taxonomy, and Strategic Pathways for Developing Economies. The summit will discuss 15 thematic modules highlighting innovations and strategies for Africa's sustainable development. Register now at tslsustainability.com or call 0244 641 447 to secure your spot. Media partners: Joy News, GBC, City FM, and Metro TV. Okay. When we return after these messages, we're now getting to the conversation about 90% of women facing abuse. 90% of women in politics facing abuse. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Smart Start, Smart Savings. School is in session and CompuGhana Back to School promo is here too. From now to 21st September, enjoy special student deals on top brands like HP, Lenovo, Samsung, LG, and more. You can get a quality laptop for as low as 3,500 Ghana cedis. Gear up the new school year with the latest laptops for projects and research, mobile phones to stay connected, and accessories to enhance your learning experience. Rush to any CompuGhana showroom now and shop, or visit online store at www.compughana.com. We are a call away on 0302 752020 or WhatsApp 0243 143 143. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Smart Start, Smart Savings.
Mr. Teacher, please, what happens when the children come to school? How is it that they leave home very neat and return looking so different?
No, stop action, mommy. All the learning and sports demands a lot of energy. So those sweat stains, torn uniforms, and dirty shoes, they show that your kids have been very active.
Hey, Asamo!
Your jams need nourishment and energy. Give them the Milo Energy at breakfast, now with vitamin D that supports energy release to help their daily performance. Milo, energy to go further. Milo. This advert is FDA approved.
Do you want to study abroad? I present to you Astolinks International. They give professional advice on study visas to the USA, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, and other European nations. They also advise on visa applications, general travel, and other immigration services. Call them on 0537 152 118 or visit them at 4A Pawpaw Street in East Legon. For more information, check out astolinks.net. Astolinks, pathway for success.
Ah, my little ones, gather around. Once upon a time in the heart of Accra, a man in his fancy car sought directions. But oh, the Ghanaian way.
Hello, bro. Good afternoon. Can you please show me where the Presby Church is? Go straight. Turn left at the big mango tree with the broken branches with most of the mangoes falling. Ask there. Anybody will show you.
And when the Black Stars take to the field, every Ghanaian becomes a coach. Ah, the sacred cue for our beloved Gobe. As you wait patiently, rehearsing the perfect vibes. These, my dear ones, are some few moments that make our Ghana truly special. And as we share these stories, let us also remember a plate of lily rice, connecting our hearts through the flavors of our culture. Special moments are worth celebrating with lily rice. Lily rice, yenimno fritite. This advert is FDA approved.
Hello, Ghana. It's a new year and Bill's Microcredit is here to support your dreams. If you're not working but want to start a business, don't let money stop you. With just your Ghana card, you can get a loan to turn your ideas into reality. Already running a business? Need more capital? Or are you a salary worker looking for extra funds? Bills offers fast and easy loans with no collateral, no deposit, and no SUSI savings required. Wherever you are, whatever you need, Bills makes it happen. Call Bills Microcredit today. Call 0596 920 833 or 0302 200 390 and get started. Bills is licensed and regulated by the Bank of Ghana. Bills, financing your needs. Terms and conditions apply.
We asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from Old Mutual.
I want insurance and pension solutions that will protect my employees.
Your business growth is our business. For 180 years, we have partnered with businesses to protect and grow their most valuable assets. From tailored group life assurance protection to affordable pension plans, we've got your business and your employees covered. Contact your broker or call Old Mutual on 0509 551 609 today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Wherever you are, the game is nothing without you. It's on like never before this season. Every major league, every cup, every qualifier, the players, kudos, Semenyo, Iñaki, the goals, the emotions, and the bragging rights. It's all on SuperSport, available on DSTV and GoTV. Get your DSTV decoder at 89 cedis and GoTV decoder at 399 cedis. DSTV, your home of entertainment. GoTV, love it.
Joy 99.7 FM.
When I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth with Kojo Charcoal toothpaste. This gives me confidence all day.
Anytime you meet Amma, don't be surprised I smile showing my beautiful white teeth because I don't have cavity thanks to Kojo Charcoal toothpaste for its natural charcoal properties. In fact, we are like twins. I can't go without my Kojo Charcoal toothpaste.
That be why I dey use Kojo Charcoal toothpaste morning and night when I dey go bed safe. It dey make my teeth white when it dey comot every scent from my mouth inside. My confidence level they go up, so I dey show my 32 teeth all.
Introducing the Kojo Charcoal toothpaste, formulated with activated bamboo charcoal powder, ensures whiter teeth and removes bad breath. The strong natural property of the activated bamboo charcoal removes bacteria, absorbs surface stains on our teeth caused by coffee, wines, and tobacco. Welcome, Kojo Charcoal toothpaste. Kojo Charcoal toothpaste, Sankofa Yenchi.
Kojo, happy smile.
This advert is FDA approved.
It's time to take the next step toward your dreams. Admissions are now open for our October intake at Lancaster University, Ghana. Get ready for a world-class education, global opportunities, and an unforgettable experience in Ghana. For more information, contact us at +233 030 211 8989 or send an email to admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Apply today and begin your journey to success with Lancaster University, Ghana. Your future starts now.
Hello everyone! Prices continue to drop at Electroland Ghana Limited. CDA Picky promotion on Samsung, TCL, Media and NASCO Electronics. Get a NASCO 24-inch LED flat for $899 Ghana cedis. Starting from 2,999 Ghana cedis, you can get 6 kg NASCO washing machine plus a free gas stove. And the Media Inverter 1.5 HP R410 Unicool split comes with a free blender. And when you purchase 65, 75 and 85 TCL QD Mini LED 4K TVs, you will get a free TCL FHD Smart Android TV. Now buy a Samsung 578, 582 and 636-liter side-by-side refrigerators and walk away with free microwave grill. Go to our showrooms and dealer stores across Ghana now. Call 050-315-9739 or www.electrolandgh.com for inquiries.
Do you know what that is? It's the sound of me looking into my Nido 23 grams promo sachet for a code so I can win in the Nido Opatampamo promo. Yes, the promo is back again, bigger and better.
Become one of the 5 lucky winners of a fully paid family getaway in Nido's Obatampamo promo. Look inside your Nido 23-gram promo sachet for a code and dial *380*11# and follow the prompts for a chance to win big at Dipa Shemwampa. Nido, your love, their future. This advert is FDA approved. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. T's and C's apply.
Looking for a university that sets you apart? Academic City University offers world-class undergraduate programs in engineering, business, informatics, and communication arts. And that's not all. We now offer master's degrees in data science and cybersecurity designed to meet today's global tech demands. Learn with purpose and lead with impact on a modern campus with hands-on learning and international faculty. With over 15 student ventures created and graduates placed in top roles both in Ghana and abroad, Academic City University is where future leaders are made. Call now on 054-824-3844. That's 054-824-3844. Academic City University, educating future-ready leaders.
Sasso, sasso, se come tonton preko. Sasso, sasso, se come tonton preko. Edwana drama in your buseshe. Yeah, how can see all in malaria? Minya me pone me sasso spray. Every mosquito start to run away. Tonton preko. Sasso, sasso, mi se come tonton preko. Come tonton preko. Sasso, come tonton preko. Nani shamne die demonstronko.
This advert is FDA approved.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Welcome back. It's the Super Morning Show on Joy, and we hinted at a report in the newspapers that suggested that 9 out of every 10 women in politics has faced some form of abuse. It's something we want to look into a bit further, and we're quite happy to have joining us one of President John Mahama's advisors, Joyce Bawa Mokhtari. Good morning to you. Do we have
good morning.
Ms. Mokhtari? Oh, good morning. Thank you for your time.
Good morning.
Yeah, hi. Thank you. We can hear you now.
My pleasure. Winston.
This is such a worrying statistic. But what is the reality? Tell us, in your own words, what your personal experience has been as a woman in politics.
Well, I believe that on this particular issue, this is one thing that all women in politics at all levels will probably not agree with. I am sure you've probably heard many of our senior-most counterparts, our colleagues across the political spectrum. I think that this report is timely. It is welcome. Political parties ought to pay attention to how women in particular are treated, are handled, and matters to do with women, etc. It's a conversation that probably we have to have. It's a conversation that's been going on for a very long time. It's a conversation that will actually not stop with me or any of the other ones younger than myself. I think the time has come for us to try as much as possible, and you in the media can help us to have a conversation about abuse, about discrimination, and all sorts of gendered sorts of violence that women especially suffer in our various political parties. I tell you, and I kid you not, this is one report that I probably have to agree with wholeheartedly, or else some of those sisters will actually even come after me for even daring to disagree with any aspects of it. I'm sure it's a very thorough job. I'm sure they've probably spoken to many of our colleagues within the political broader spectrum at all levels. At all levels, all levels. I mean, yes, they make an effort every now and then to reduce filing fees for women, but that's about it. There are many other ways in which women suffer a lot of abuse, all sorts of discrimination in and around our political parties in particular. It is a conversation that ought to be looked at, ought to be had, and something really needs to be done. Look around you. You honestly think there aren't many more women who want to be in the space? You think that there aren't many women who admire what we do and want to join us? It is just sometimes almost impossible, because if you don't have the heart, you don't have the tenacity, you don't have the strength of character, you don't have the strength of support, even, it is something that you will not be able to withstand. That is fact.
Now, looking at the report, it says that one of the most common forms of abuse is verbal abuse, and which says that about 90% of women may have experienced this, with the WhatsApp platform emerging as the leading platform for attacks. Tell us, the level of verbal abuse that you'd have to encounter in your work or in your life as a politician.
Winston, maybe for us in particular, it may be more subtle, it may be more nuanced, it may even be more decorated, because at least we operate on a certain higher level. But I tell you that on all the other levels, it is not easy. The WhatsApp groups, the social media pages, you name it, they set you up for a barrage of attacks daily. You go out on television programs, you go out to radio stations, you go for political activities, you participate in activities at all levels. If people do not agree opinion, the same different opinions that we all have to share, that our male counterparts will share when it comes to making appointments, when it comes to picking up contests for various roles, I kid you not, at all levels. And it's not just, maybe WhatsApp may be the lead one, because currently it's actually one of the best ways in which political platforms actually communicate, but everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Whether it's in platforms to contest at the level of member of parliament, whether it's at the level of contesting for, you name it. There is all sorts of ways to criticize and literally force you out of the system. Look, it is no joke to stay in this space for as long as some of us have, and for others even ahead of us. It is not a joke at all. It is an arduous task. Your mental health is always at risk. Confidence, it's always been literally, in many ways, you lose confidence if you're not careful in so many ways. And don't be deceived in these very strong and calm exteriors. It is actually a very, very, very arduous task, very difficult.
Are you able to share with us some real life examples, something that you have experienced that was quite obviously directed at you just because you're a woman in politics? Do we still have Joyce with us? Hello, Joyce, can you hear us?
I think you lost me for a while, so
Yes,
I'm actually
just
trying to go onto my laptop.
I can hear you now.
Yes, I can hear you.
Good.
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right. Should I go over the question again?
Yes, you can. Yes, I can get that part. Go over it again. Yes.
I was asking for some real life examples of, abuse that has come your way just because you're a woman in politics. Right, I think we're having some difficulty with our connection to Madam Joyce Bawa Mukhtari there, who's giving us insights into what it's like to be a woman in politics in Ghana, following a report that suggests that 9 out of every 10 women in politics has faced abuse. A troubling statistic.
I mean, have you not heard me, for example, even on TikTok and other things, people jubilating that one female didn't get a certain appointment is against a male counterpart. People even talking about your wig. I saw photos of me and people had it everywhere and they'd go on, oh, shiny wig be. I mean, these are things that are all over the place. And we do it daily, all the time, irrespective. Imagine even at our level. I mean, use me as a yardstick. If I hadn't come into politics, wherever I was, I had a fantastic career. So you think about it, you see younger male counterparts in politics, and you see the way they even treat you as against those ones. It's a daily affair. And I kid you not, sometimes I even empathize with the younger ones who are actually struggling even to make headway. You'll think that because of a certain example that we set, that many other people will want to be a part of it. They do want to be a part of it. But I tell you, the environment is extremely hostile.
Now, help us to distinguish between the abuse that women face in politics and the abuse that men face in politics. Because I know that there are men in politics who say that it's a dirty game, and they are also often subject of verbal abuse and insults from not just the public, but from political opponents and so forth. But help us understand the difference between that kind of abuse and the kind of abuse that women in particular experience.
Kojo, there's a huge difference, for example. How often would you hear a man being insulted or abused because of how he's dressed, or because of how he looks, or because of what kind of car he drives, or who his friends are, or what kind of kids they have, or whether they are married or single? There is a lot of stereotypical things out there that only go for the female counterparts and not necessarily for the men. And that is a fact. Ask yourself, how often do you see men in particular disparage another man because of what he's wearing, or what he drives, or how he talks, or how he looks? For women, it is the normative. Day in, day out, you receive it in all forms. I mean, whether it's through WhatsApp, whether it's through Facebook, whether it's through TikTok, whether it's on Twitter, it's just a way of life. One good thing is that maybe we just learn to tolerate it. We learn to actually let it slide. We learn not to allow it to affect us. But I tell you, a lot of women have serious mental health challenges because of what they go through in these spaces. You've heard about jokes about people bleaching, jokes about someone's skin, jokes about someone's shoes, or what their choice of conservatism is. And it only happens to women. How often do you give me any examples that you know? You guys have been in this space for a long time. Tell me about any examples you know. Think about it. How often do you have a man walk into your studio and anybody cares about what they're wearing? I've seen women whose bracelets and rings. I remember my former minister, the late Auntie Jifar Tivo. She appeared on one of your platforms once. And all that we heard after was about a bracelet that she had on, or her bag, or something. People just refuse to realize or understand that it is not an easy task for any female to walk in these pathways of politics. So whatever attempts people make to disparage them literally will push you back into your bedroom. And to be honest with you, sometimes it takes a lot of energy, a lot of effort, serious soul searching for you to want to stay in this space for as long as we do. That is fact.
Talking about sometimes you want to stay in your bedroom, have you ever considered maybe going back to your quote and unquote your bedroom, as in staying away from politics?
Oh, of course, on so many occasions. Many, many times. I always say that one of the reasons why maybe a few of us are lucky is normally because of the sort of person you work for. I remember in the course of the campaign, there were times when you would struggle even to find a restroom, to find a bathroom. So imagine that you are probably the only female, or there's one or two of you, with men of probably about 20, 30, and 40 of them. Imagine you didn't have a boss who cared about the fact that at least I have one or two females on my team, or that there are a few females who work with me, and that maybe something should be done. Today, let me celebrate my late brother and friend, Dr. Omani Boama. On one occasion, I recall, he literally had to get out of the car and hire a room, almost as if he was paying for a hotel room, just so that I could go in and use the restroom. We go through a lot, very challenging circumstances, very difficult circumstances. And genuinely, who makes an effort even to create an enabling environment for that young female or that woman in politics? Think about it. I'm sure if you open your phone line, you hear stuff that will shock you. I know I'm already in the very public space. I don't want to use myself and make too many personal examples so that people might probably feel affronted. But I kid you not. Women go through a lot, whether you're on the MPP, NDC, CPP, you name it. I don't envy them at all. And to be honest, I had no idea it was this bad until I came into it. Seriously.
Yeah. Let's talk about those who commit the abuse. Would you say that the abusers tend to be more men than women, or equal numbers?
Well, I would say that maybe it's more when it's coming from men. There may be a few when it comes to women as well. And, I think with women mostly to just be with all the rumors and all the gossip and all the lies. And, sometimes we also have our own innate sense of what it should be like and what it shouldn't be like. And, women struggle to find examples. And sometimes even women don't want to have examples who are other women. There are these stereotypes about us. And sometimes those things also, they permeate in the space of politics, for example. So I think it's actually a generality of it. It is the generality of it. And I don't want to apportion any blames to one or the other, but I think there's a lot of sexism. And when you talk about sexism, it is actually always against the women. Then I think that is what the examples are.
How do those close to you cope with it? I'm imagining if someone I care about is in politics and they were getting abused, I would be triggered every day. How do your loved ones deal with it when you are the target of abuse?
I say each day that when we come into these spaces, we suffer as much as our families. We suffer as much as our siblings. We suffer as much as our partners, our children. I've had my son call me from college once and say to me, "Mommy, did you see this? Can you imagine that this guy, I'm wondering, is he really talking about you? All my friends are sending it to me." And this is a teenager. He was 17 then. And then I'll say to him, no, don't worry. Read the English and see. This is just from the figment of someone's imagination. And he said, "Oh, but no, this guy has a PhD and he's always right. He's always attacking you." I said, "Yes, it's just part of the job." So if we even have to become psychologists even for our children, whilst we are trying to heal ourselves and trying to accept all this, we have to also make room for how we get our own kids to cope. It is not an easy terrain at all. Our husbands, our partners, our children, our parents, they all go through it. And so it is not an easy task at all. And I'm sure I am largely from the NDC. I speak largely from the general perspective. I'm sure if you speak to other people from other political parties, they will tell you the same. I'm sure you recall Auntie Eslowusu a few years ago actually attacking her own political party for not giving women ample opportunities and all of that. These things happen all the time. And normally you'll find that it is so gendered that is actually from our male counterparts to us. But of course, also categories of it. And of course, cross-political attacks even more so. And it's always more to the women than it is to the men. So you find that half the time you'd see someone like me, I get attacked all the time by the opposition. You don't hear women doing that from the opposition. It's always the men who do that. And so naturally, the report genuinely is reflecting what the reality is. It probably is even worse than the report is telling us, because normally these reports are the cases where there's data, there's evidence, there's reports of it, etc. Yes, we have domestic violence acts, we have the Criminal Procedure Act, we have all these things against assault, against battery, against attacks, against defamation. We have all of them. But think about it. There was a time when I threatened to sue somebody. I remember walking into the house and my husband saying to me, "Oh, but JB, if you take this matter to court, you will suffer even more." They will go up and dig up this and dig up that and dig up. So you really even have to weigh the options of what it is you will be losing in trying to seek for justice for your poor self and your poor image. And I'm telling you, if you open your phone lines this morning, you will probably collapse at the sorts of stories that you hear. It is daily, it is weekly, it is monthly. And I tell you, it is a reason why there are so many women who genuinely want to participate, who want to lift a seat and come to the table, but refuse to do it. I don't mind when we are in the wrong and we suffer objective criticism on the basis of our work, yes. But I have a problem when it has nothing to do with work. And yes, the law courts are very sensitive. And I've observed that over the years, every time a woman has gone to court on any of these matters, especially when it comes to data protection matters in particular, and I've seen a few of these cases, and I've watched how the judges have handled them. So yes, when it comes to justice, I believe that we get a certain level of equity, a certain level of, rapprochement, because there's some sympathy, there's some empathy. But on the other side, you rarely find that. And of course, how often will you hear that your male counterparts will rise up in their numbers to defend you because you've come under attack by some other male from another part of the political spectrum, etc. I tell you, we live it day in, day out. Each time you hear an announcement about a woman, listen to what happens. I mean, recently, I've seen the sorts of attacks that have gone on to Dr. Grace Ayensu-Dankwa since her vetting, about her titles, about this, about that, and you ask yourself, how much worse is it going to get? So all this is just because the poor woman accepted the nomination to become Ghana's, Deputy Minister for Health. You understand? I mean, you can do these things, but sometimes the extent to which they do it to the women, and then you open them up also to attacks from other quarters. They already have to live it. Now it is also being repeated, and there are reasons why this has to be done or not. It is just not an easy task, I tell you. It is very tough, it is very difficult, and so it puts you in a very tight corner. Even sometimes when you genuinely feel the need to react a certain way, sometimes you believe that you have a course of action, you want to take action, but even your family will caution you against it because they know that you must tread with caution. The level of anxiety that you suffer, even more attacks will come. I have suffered it all these years, left, right, and center. It has been a very, very difficult task to navigate, putting my mental health in check just so that I can survive it. And it doesn't matter whether you're in a position or you're in government, whether you are a leader in government, name it. There's just no respect largely for women folk in the space called politics.
So what will work? I mean, you advise the president. So let's say the president came to you and said, look, I want to deal with this thing. This report bothers me. I want to change this statistic. What would be your advice on how to turn the tide?
First and foremost, I think that advocacy, education, some people do it out of naivety, out of innocence. Some are just not conscious of it. Some just take advantage because they know that because women have very frail sensibilities, we are not going to fight back and will not repeat it in the same context. I think that people sometimes just take advantage. I think also that it depends also on how the political parties themselves seek to work to protect their women folk. I think that is also something that we can start to talk about. What exactly political parties should be doing. For example, if other people make you a target just simply because you are at the forefront of a campaign or the forefront of a candidate's campaign, how should we be dealing with these matters? Maybe instead of expecting the individuals to go to court seeking damages for defamation and suing for damages and suing for reparatory consents, maybe the political parties can also take action against some of these individuals, some of these media houses and what have you. I think that is not such a bad. I have left many WhatsApp platforms, even some that are internal WhatsApp platforms, because I suffered unnecessary and unwanted attacks through no fault of mine. So it happens. It's a very prevalent thing. I'm sure many other women will have many more examples than I. It is a very, very arduous task. It is a difficult task. I believe that we in the NDC, we make an effort, but I'm telling you, it is not easy. There are many others who probably have never even lodged a formal complaint and what have you, but they all go to young, old, middle level, what have you. I think that there's a conversation that we ought to start having. And maybe you in the media can become probably the best option for us to deal with it. How to protect women, especially those who take up the responsibility to come into politics. And for example, for those who really don't go out there to attack anybody, what should be their comeuppance? Why should that even be their comeuppance? Why should this be something that people, look across the world, really. Politics is a great thing. It's a fantastic thing for both men and women. But you realize that fewer and fewer women want to come into this space, largely because they don't have the stomach for it. Look at Parliament, for example. Look at the numbers. So these are the reasons why you don't have them. Look at the district chief executives. Look at all the municipal chief executives across board. I think that it is a conversation we ought to have. But I do know also that one of the things that we have actually gained enormously from is how the courts themselves have handled some of these issues. But when it comes to these intra-party attacks and internal attacks, boy, we get quite a lot of it. A great deal of it. Oh, yes, a great deal of it.
Yeah.
Loads of it. It comes in spades from all angles.
This has been a sobering conversation. I want to say thank you.
No, but Kojo, you know that. You know it.
Yeah.
Seriously, they will talk about your shoes. Recently there was a terrible video talking about my skin. Think about that. Who does that? What has that got to do with your role or the job that you are called on to do? Seriously. I think that for some people, I don't know, maybe it's the upbringing, maybe it's the orientation. I think that maybe we can start with a conversation as you've started. So you can use this report as a basis for having a conversation, engaging other people, engaging CSOs, see what they can do. Secondly, it's also about how, our men folk also behave when they are around us, when they have to spar with us, when they have to jostle with us over rules and all of that. Maybe, but it is not an easy task at all. Our kids suffer, our partners suffer, our friends suffer, you name it. Our siblings have jobs, and because we're in politics, they'll lose the jobs because of us. There's also things that go on. There's a lot of it. There's a great deal of it. It's not easy at all. It's a very daunting task. It's a very difficult task. Even for the few of us who try as much as possible to be positive examples for others, it is not easy at all. It takes a toll on you, really. You are stressed out all the time. You are mentally stressed out. You are physically stressed out. You never know what. It actually affects your confidence even at a certain point. And everybody suffers. Everybody close to you. Your family, your friends, your kids. For me, really, it's my kids that really tugs at my heart when these things happen. But they do all the time. So you need to build your own strength, build your child's resilience also. Because know that kids can be very cruel sometimes to each other. So when they see these publications about their parents or their mother or their sister or their aunt, they will take them on. So these are things that happen all the time.
Yeah. Joyce Bawa-Mokhtari, thank you for sharing your personal experiences with us. We certainly appreciate the learning that we're taking from it.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. And of course, Winston is here. You remember Professor Nana and what she had to go through. Think about it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of it. It's just the way that we are wired. I think maybe we even come to think that is how it is. But it's not. It shouldn't even be that way.
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't be. Yeah.
Yeah. We appreciate your time this morning. Thank you very much. That, of course, is Joyce Bawa-Mokhtari. Yeah. She really paints a picture, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. And look, we all know it. We know the challenges that women have had to go through consistently because they're involved in politics. And so it's something that all of us would have to play a role. We have to deal with that. Okay. No one commits a crime by putting him or herself up for election or putting him or herself up for service to the country. So that's something that, we should all know. Anyway. But let me tell you something. Attention parents and future leaders. LifeSource International School Ghana is unlocking the power of young girls through world-class STEM education. Imagine your daughter mastering science, technology, engineering, math while earning Cambridge, IGCSE US diploma and leadership skills that last a lifetime. With global exchange programs, top-notch facilities, and a culture of confidence, LifeSource International School is where tomorrow's innovators are made. We offer a safe, comfortable boarding facility perfect for focused learning and growth. Enrollment for 2025-2026 is now open at our Palm Junction campus, Gomwa West. So secure her future today. Call 0537 366374 or 0559 552263 or visit livesourceghana.org. LifeSource International School, confidence to succeed.
All right, at some point today, make a stop at kingdomstoreonline.com for the best quality office essentials, equipment, furniture, and stationery from Kingdom Books. Of course, you can pay via Momo across all networks for whatever you buy online, and then just wait for your very quick delivery. If your home or office is in Accra or Tema, your delivery is free. Terms and conditions apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. More on the Super Morning Show after these.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. Money we define every day and night. Mama, dada keep on hustling for the family. The luckiest. Last dance, everyone to hash. You can win some cash. You can be the luckiest with 1 city, luckiest with 5,000. The luckiest, the teacher got the market woman. You can be the luckiest. Oh, the luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. You can be the luckiest. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, yeah, for everyone. Yeah. Stars, everyone to hush. Luck is everywhere. Luck is everywhere. Oh, tell me, are you feeling lucky? Because I'm feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling like the ultimate. That's how we go win. If I win, you win. You could be the luckiest.
I warned you, election.
I never knew that we had some nice stage play like this in Ghana. That's my first
I think it was very, very beautiful. I just love the bit.
Okay, welcome back. It's the Super Morning Show, and it's time for us to go directly to the Palms by Eagles for the live coverage of the Fidelity Bank Sustainability Conference. Stay with us.
They received the money, they were excited, and it's interesting to know